Come in, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
That indeed, everyone is. That is a perfect segue for an intro. Thanks, Innkeeper. So, hello everyone, this is Nudge, also known as Zelly22 on the Hearthstone Access Discord. So, welcome to this recording slash video slash whatever else you want to call it. I'm uploading this in two different places, in case you didn't know. I'm uploading this in my public Keybase, for anyone to listen to as a recording, and then I'm putting it up on YouTube, if everything goes right, as a video for people to watch. But here's the thing. Before I go any further, I would like to point out a few things. One, this is the most important part, no visuals. I am not able or not willing to broadcast my screen. There are two reasons for this. One is that I'm lazy. Two is that I'm paranoid. Honestly, it's been like this for a while. I don't really feel like it's necessary. I would like everyone to have the exact same experience as I'm having, which means sound cues and voice alone. Visuals are not needed. In fact, for anyone who has actually played Hearthstone as a sighted person before, I'd like to encourage you to kind of think about it slightly differently. I mean, I'm not doing anything that drastically different, if you really think about it. Anyway, second thing, this video is probably going to go on a crazy tangent, and I'm going to be talking a lot. So if you don't like that, then I don't know what's going to happen, because I'll be talking a lot. I'll try to explain. Well, in order to make things slightly shorter than absolute crazy, I'll try to stay away from explaining very core Hearthstone concepts. So for those who don't know how Hearthstone battling works, then this might not be very understandable, but I will try to explain some things at least. But what I meant to say is that none of this is scripted. I am not speaking from a script. I don't have anything written down. Anything that I'm saying comes from memory alone. So, if there's any misinformation, then please excuse me, because I just remember it wrong sometimes. Okay, with that out of the way, I would like to play the arena mode today. So for those of you who don't know much about how Hearthstone's modes work, there are normal battle modes like play ranked, play casual, practice, and so on, where you just fight against people with a deck of your choosing. Or there's also this thing called Tavern Brawl, which is a slightly different thing, where the challenges change each week. Now, here's another thing. Hearthstone is very dependent on what time and what date you're recording in, or playing, which means this is being recorded on December the 14th, 2021. So if you're watching this years in advance or something, then yeah, that's just the way it is now. Who knows what it'll be like later. Okay, so Arena, contrary to any other mode, actually before I do that, let me quickly navigate to Arena by itself. So let's turn the speech on, and I'm going to be turning the screen thing off. I'll be using eSpeak as my voice because that's what I use daily, so for anyone who doesn't really like that, I'm sorry, I can't really do much about it. I'm going to assume that most of you are familiar with NVDA's OCR commands, and that's all I'm going to be doing in this recording. There will be a lot of clicking things with the mouse, and some of it I will actually do by moving my mouse around, and listening to the tones and the game UI sounds. I've been told that there are golden cursor coordinates for specific things, but I decided not to use them simply because I'm comfortable with finding where the things are on the screen. Okay, before I get the music to loop one more time, let's just press M for modes.
Choose a mode, solo adventures 1 of 2.
So, the mod currently only supports solo adventures, but instead of going with that, I'm going to turn accessibility off.
Accessibility off.
With F8, and I'm now going to, as you can hear, I'm moving around on the left and right axis somewhere around this coordinate on the very top of the screen. Every time I move over something, it makes a noise. I'm gonna click one. That's the wrong one. Each one of these modes makes a different noise, so you can tell what it is. This one is the correct one, the one on the very left. There's nothing to the left of this. The one that makes a clinging kind of sound, like a sword being forged, is the one you're looking for. And if you recognize the screen now...
Recognizing result document. New arena. Choose. Forge a deck of random cards. Outlast the arena.
Forge a deck of random cards.
Choose.
And of course, choose is somewhere on the middle right part of the screen. I'm going to move my mouse to it with NVDA Shift M, and as you heard, it made that little whooshing sound, which is the characteristic sound of the choose button. Now if I click the mouse button now, it enters the arena screen. So, this is where I start talking in earnest for a little while. I'm going to now explain what arena is, and the reason why it's so interesting. Well, let's just get that out of the way first. Any new mode really is interesting. I got into Battlegrounds. Well, not got into, but I played a few matches of Battlegrounds when the auto hotkey scripts came out, and Battlegrounds is very much different from any other Hearthstone mode, to the point where nothing works the same way. Well, nothing. Well, there's a few things that do, but it just kind of strayed so far to the point where I didn't really want to do it too much. It didn't feel like I was any good at it. Maybe if I tried more times, I'd be better, but the only reason why I got 4th place one time was because I was with Diablo, and yeah, that was about the only reason. Anyway, Arena is very close to a normal Hearthstone battle, except for the fact that instead of using a pre-made deck that you built from your collection or whatever, you do this process called forging, or no wait, it's called drafting. So basically what this means is you're presented with constant choices upon choices upon choices. There's 30 cards in the deck, of course, and each card is presented in a selection of 1 out of 3. You have to choose each card and hope that whatever deck you make at the end will have some sort of synergy, and that all the cards that you put in it might kind of work together in order to get somewhere and outlast your opponents. Once you make your deck, which is arguably going to take me like 15-20 minutes just for the deck alone, once that's done, I will, anyone who battles in the arena, will have the opportunity to battle against people until they either accumulate 12 wins, which is very, very lucky, I would say, or 3 losses. If they lose 3 times to opponents, they are claimed, or they're deemed out. Whenever you finish an arena run, which by the way, in between battles you can press the back button and you can do whatever you want. The only time in which your arena run forcefully ends is at the beginning of a new arena rotation, I think it's called, which has something to do with the expansions and sets and stuff. Simply speaking, you can basically stay in an arena run for a really long time and not have to worry about abandoning it. You don't need to complete it in one sitting, is what I'm saying. So you keep battling. If you get more wins, you will upgrade your prize key, which is what you use to unlock this chest at the end, which contains your rewards. So the more wins you have at the end of the arena run, the better your rewards will be. You can get quite a lot of things through rewards. This is the main reason why Arena is so interesting to me, and to a lot of other people as well, is because it's a very good source of gold, as well as other things like packs and maybe even dust. And if you're extremely good at the game, extremely good at Arena that is, then you might even get some rare cards, rares, or epics, or legendaries even, but it's very, very rare for that to happen. So Before I do anything, I just now realized I completely forgot what my quest is. I'm gonna press the back button if I can find it. Is there such a thing?
Recognizing Rate 53. Welcome to the arena. Tavern. You have extra tavern tickets. Don't worry about the usual entrance fee this time.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I forgot to tell you about the entrance fee. So normally, for anyone who wants to go into the arena, it costs 150 gold to enter. That's a pretty steep price if you really think about it. Except, if you get over 7 wins, you'll be guaranteed at least 150 gold back, which means your money back. Plus more, even. Although that it's not likely. However, there is this thing called Tavern Tickets. You can buy them either, I think you can buy them, or maybe they come with the Tavern Pass, I'm not sure, but you can also get them from Wards Track rewards. There's only a few of them on every track, but you do get them every so often. And if you use a ticket, it will basically allow you to go in for free. So unfortunately, I don't have a choice of pressing the back button at the moment. Instead, I have buttons in the middle for yes and no. I'm gonna press the one to the... well, let's see. Yeah, accept. If I move my mouse to the accept word, it makes a click sound, and it sounds like it's coming more from the left than the right. I'm gonna click this. I can find it. Kind of small buttons. There. Okay, now. Can I go back now? I think I can. It's gonna save my progress, hopefully. Now, I want to quickly take a look at my quests, because I don't remember what my... Okay, Hunter, Mage, or Paladin. Right. Remember, whenever you go back into the mode screen, you can simply just press the choose button. You don't need to select the mode if that's the one that you want to play, if it's the one that you previously played, I mean. Let's go back into Arena, and... okay. We are in the same screen as with the one that we just left when we pressed the back button, so it saves. That's good. So, I just quickly checked what quests, what was that one, play 3 games as whatever quest it was, just so I could make a deck with one of those 3 classes if I got offered one. So, another very contrasting difference between this and any other battle mode is that you are given a choice of 3 classes, and you have to pick one of those 3. So it's not like you choose every single thing that goes into your deck, not even your class. You don't even choose, well, you do, but there's only 3 of them instead of 10, or however many. So if I click on any of these, they will make an introduction kind of voice line.
I will serve.
See that? That is Uther. And I'm gonna find the other ones. They're a little bit hard to find. I thought they were right around there, but... oh, you have to escape out of it by clicking somewhere else. Right. Okay.
My magic will prevail.
Okay, there's Jaina. And... there's one to the very left.
I will serve.
They'll never see it coming.
Valera. The Rogue. Okay, so we have Paladin or Mage from those quest... the quest objective could be completed with either one. I don't really know. I kind of like any of those 2 options. Let's try Mage. I haven't done that. This is my 3rd ever arena run, by the way. I did 2 arena runs before. The first one, when it's your first arena run, when you're doing it for your first time, the innkeeper will give you instructions in the form of voice lines, and after that, it'll just be silent.
My magic will prevail.
So if you're ready for, if you're satisfied with what class you want to pick, you go over to the place where the choose button usually is. Nope, never mind, it's in the middle. Makes a very low-pitched rumbling sound. There we go. So, sometimes, I don't know if this depends on the rotation or what, but sometimes, the first time I ever got an arena run, I was asked to pick a second class, which, the way second, like, dual class arena fights work is that you get card choices from both of the classes, not just the first one, so you can combine cards, which is kind of interesting, and the hero power is the one from your second class, not your first one. Which is kind of weird if you think about it. Like, I don't know, Jaina having a healing ability, or Uther being able to equip random weapons at random times, stuff like that. It's kind of unorthodox, but you know, it is what it is. It's different. And that's what I like about it. It's kind of based on fate and randomness and stuff. So now we're asked to draft the deck. So every time I basically have to OCR the screen, read it, try to make sense of what I'm given, and choose some cards.
Recognizing with arena deck. Bone Wraith. Taunt. 5. The arena. Choose a card. Ethereal Conjurer.
Okay, I like that.
Battle Cry Dismurra Spell. And Lordinator.
And Explodinator. I also like that too, but I honestly don't know if I would be able to use that as anything. So every time you get a choice of 3, you're faced with a kind of hard decision on how you're supposed to angle your deck. Let's just go off with a solid choice. I'm choosing the Ethereal Conjurer for my first card. It's mostly okay to move your mouse to the name of the card and click on it. It usually works. There are times when it doesn't, but it's very rare. You can also, of course, OCR the screen for the class selection if you feel like. I just did it so that I could remember where the heroes were on the screen. So every time you add a card to your deck, it makes this little iron hitting like sound. And that other whooshing noise means that one of the next 3 cards might be something that isn't common, I think. So it might be a rare or a legendary or whatever, but it's rare when that happens. The same odds apply, although one difference between this and other deck making types is that you can have more than 2 copies of one card in the deck, which is kinda crazy, but the chances of that happening, especially with a card that is not common, is very low.
Recognizing results distinct scroll. Each turn this hand transform it in a random mage spell.
Ooh, I like it.
RCA, the arena. Choose a card conjured mirage. Taunt. At the start of your turn, shuffle this minion into your deck.
At the start of your turn, shuffle this minion into your deck. Does that mean that I will never have fatigue again?
Yo, taunt. Enemies must attack this. N1. Bronze Gatekeeper.
Also, when it says like, enemies must attack this minion, that is basically just a tooltip.
Magnetic.
Magnetic?
Taunt. Arena deck.
Okay, I'm not very keen on this whole mech thing. There's nothing that I could see kind of working out with those at the moment, so I'm going with
Shifting Scroll.
Shifting Scroll, I think it's supposed to be.
Hearthstone.
Of course, every time you put a card into your deck, that means that you can't get rid of it anymore, and the deck is constantly going to be updated, which means the more cards you have in your deck, the harder it will be to understand what the results are for the cards that you're supposed to be choosing from.
Recognizing result the arena. Choose a card. Divine Shield. The first time this minion takes damage, ignore it. This hand back imp.
Okay.
Death Rabbit. Summon a demon. Arent Squire. Ditting Shield.
Argent Squire.
9-0 to Kaboom Bot.
Boom
Death
Bot.
Rattle. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion.
Interesting. Okay, so there's more mechs around. I need at least a few less cost minions for cards. I don't know how much the shifting scroll is, but I think more priority should be put on cards with lower costs of mana. So, Argent Squire it is.
Awesome.
I'm not sure if there will ever be a time when I choose the wrong card because the OCR result simply just clicks on the wrong one. I hope not.
Recognizing Arena deck shifting scroll.
Another one.
Battle cry.
Oh, that's just okay.
On the Arcanist. Battle cry. Farewell damage. To all other minions. If any knight repeats this, the arena.
Ooh.
Choose a card. Battle cry. Does something when you play it from your hand. Seraphim Meter. Deal 2 damage. Honorable kill. Reduce the cost of spells in your hand by 1.
I also like that, but that will also mean that I will need to focus on putting spells in my deck, as opposed to minions, which might not always be possible.
Blood Guard. When you have this minion, takes damage. Give your minions 9:03 PM. Island Squire. 9 minutes takes damage. When you have Blood Guard.
That might actually be very useful.
Arena shift on the Arcanist.
But also like this too.
Battle cry. Fail to all other minions.
No. Actually, you know what?
If the does play it, deal honorable the cost of hand by.
Honorable Kill, by the way, is a new mechanic introduced in the Fractured and Alterac Valley set. It basically means if you attack a minion or an enemy with exactly as much damage as much attack as you have. So like, if you have 3 attack and you kill something that has 3 health, it will do something. It will gain an effect. As opposed to, there used to be an effect called Overkill, which means if you hit the enemy with more than enough attack damage to kill it. I want this simply because who knows how many more minions I'll be setting up. And I think minions are going to be more common than spells, simply because there's just more kinds of them, and neutral class cards, in other words, cards that aren't a part of any class, in this case not mage cards, are still very much present, and there are no neutral spells, so minions are going to be more common, therefore I want this.
Hearthstone. Recognizing Arena deck shifting scroll. Crimson Hossie. Spellburst. Gain 1 attack. And taunt.
Okay. That actually sounds good.
The arena. Choose a Firebrand. Spellburst. The Firebrand. Spellburst. Deal 4 damage. Randomly split among all enemy minions.
Okay.
4. Explodinator.
Or Explodinator. I've been recommended that card a lot. Wonder why. Maybe it's because it's a like a neutral class card.
Arena shifting Crimson Hossie.
I want this. Because 1 attack and taunt sounds good.
Hearthstone.
Now I am not taking mana into consideration. I just don't know how much most of this costs. I could look on the wiki or whatever, but I'm just... I don't know how well this is gonna go, honestly.
Arena deck shifting scroll. Wasteland poison. Wasteland copy double left pointing angle bracket.
double left pointing arrow bracket. Okay.
Poisonous. The arena. Choose a card. Poisonous. Destroy any minion. Damaged by this. Cone of cold.
Yes.
Freeze minion and minions next to it and deal 1 damage totem. Earring $10 runes. Secret. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 damage to it and any excess to their hero.
Okay.
Deal the secret. Earring $10 runes.
I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Like, explosive runes, maybe? I want that right now. That is going to come in very handy. Although, I don't know how much mana it costs. In which case, maybe Cone of Cold would have been better. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna look this up.
Gold break. Address. Document. Get our app extension. Explosive runes. Hearthstone with.
I was right. It actually is called Explosive Runes. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, that's interesting. It's from a very old set.
Mage, rare cost 3 ability.
3. Okay, just about as much.
Quick start, maxed out of flame secret. A flame secret. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 damage to it and any access to their hero.
Yeah, that's the correct card. So it's 3 cost, which means Cone of Cold or this would have just been the same. I'm going for Explosive Runes then, definitely. Because in the early game, there's probably still going to be minions that are like, I don't know, 2 health, 3 health, maybe even 1. And I could use that for some damage. Although, I'd have to trigger that in advance. If I get a mirror entity, that would actually be very helpful. Okay, let's focus on that. I really don't know what that sound actually means. Maybe it's when you add a rare / something else card into the hand, the deck. Cone of Cold again, okay.
Shifting scroll, item explosive runes, Crimso, party electric, does some blade guard, I'll conjure a roaring torch, deal 3 damage, shuffle a roaring torch, into your deck that deals 6 damage.
Yes?
90 AL Neophyte, battle cry, your opponent S, spells cost 1 more.
Oh, that too. I want to go with the spells. If I ever get another one of those reduced spell cost minion things, I might actually take that next. I really want this, specifically because I will never run out of cards now. Will not be plagued by fatigue if it ever comes to that. It's definitely no ignite, but I'll take it nonetheless. What's that?
Battle cry, deal 2 damage. The arena. Choose a card.
Okay.
Battle cry. Does some blades comp 01Q. Battle cry. Return 1 of your destroyed weapons to your hand.
No, I don't want that.
Transfer student. This has different effects based on which game or you agree on.
No, I don't like that either.
B2. Arena shift ring rock battle cry.
So, process of elimination, I'm gonna choose that. Spring Rocket.
Arcane Anomaly.
Arcane Anomaly, okay, that sounds like a good starting point.
After you've cut off help, give this minion 1 eel.
1 eel.
The arena, choose a card, Ordinate Dragon.
Hoarding Dragon.
Give your opponent 2 coins.
No.
Cone of 3 minions next to it.
And Cone of Cold again. I want the Arcane Anomaly simply because I don't feel like I have enough low-cost cards in this deck yet, and I need as many of those as I can get. I need a stable supply of those because I need to start the round with something. So if I just wait around doing nothing, then I'm gonna get severely punished for that.
Shifting scroll. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a
1,000,000.
1/1 copy of it.
No.
The arena, choose a card, remove studies. Dismember a spell. Damage minion. Your next one costs 1 less.
Okay.
Clockwork Giant.
Or Clockwork Giant. I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. Simply because because arena runs, or arena decks, rather, are very unpredictable. Like, if you see someone's hero is this and this, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be playing with some kind of strategy that you might think they would be playing as if they would be playing ranked or casual or anything. They go with the same exact rules as you do, which means the decks are going to be wildly different from each other, even though it's the same class. Primordial Studies it is, because I need more 1-cost cards. And plus, this might help me with spell damage. Well, this will. Okay. Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I feel like that card would only be useful if I had more supporting cards that would back it up. And in this instance, no, I don't really like that. And a Noyotron, yes! Let's go with that. Hell yes. I support a Noyotron. Because if I go with one of those in the beginning, that's a little bit of relief. Just a little bit.
Summon it for 3/3. Snowman that freezes.
Okay.
And build a snow brute. To your hand.
Oh.
The arena. Choose a card. Flyer. Rush. Death. A 4th rush. Death rattle. Add a 4/3 ghost with rush. To your hand.
Interesting.
Renaissance protection. Your minions have can't be targeted by spells or hero powers.
I don't really know if that's a good idea. I want to go
No,
with
wild
this
snow one.
wild snow something. Because I think that might even be a new card that I haven't seen yet. I'm not very fluent in the Fractured and Alterac Valley cards as of yet.
Heart. Recognizing Wizard the Arena. Choose a card taunt. Enemies must attack Newman. Divine Shield. Newman. The first time this minion takes damage, ignore it. Player S hand. Arena deck. Shifting Scroll O. Anolotron taunt. Divine Shidi. 9:13 PA. Ring $10 side runes. Secret. Half opponent plays a minion.
Okay, there's another one of those.
Deals in any excess arcane anomaly. Argent 1 Prim or 0 Build a Snowman. Explosive runes. Forgotten Torch.
Oh, it's called Build a Snowman. Okay.
Spring Rocket. 4 Crimson Blood Guard. Ethereal minus 1 cards. 1
Now here's a problem.
Heart.
Sometimes you get this thing where it just simply doesn't want to recognize much at all.
Recognizing Wizard the Arena. Choose a Twins Linker. Battle Cry. Abbey. Random Murloc to each. Player S hand. Arena deck.
Oh, there's one.
Shifting Scroll. Arcane Argent. Primordial Anno-0. Anolotron taunt. Divine Shidi. Taunt. Anolotron.
Oh, there's another Anoyotron I can change, or that I can go with. Yeah, sure. Second Anoyotron, why not? I don't mind.
Hearthstone.
Because I honestly don't really care about the whole Murloc thing, and the explosive runes, I think only one of those would be good enough.
Recognizing Wizard.
Maybe if there were more Anoyotrons, I might skip on those now.
Arena
But
deck. Shifting Scroll. Monstrous Heart. Battle Cry. Give your other minions 1 health. 5. The Arena. Choose a card. Battle. Does some battle. Does play it like Thresher. Also damages the minions next to whomever this attacks.
okay, I like that.
No. Steward of Scrolls.
Or that. I'm going with that because it gives me more spells to work with. This is if I go more down, it'll say
Spell damage 1. Battle Cry. Discover a spell.
yeah.
Steward of Scrolls.
So I'm taking that one.
Hearthstone. Recognizing Rizzo. Rush. Plated Beetle. Gain 3 armor. 9:15 PM.
Interesting.
The Arena. Choose a card. Ice Barrier.
Ice
When
barrier.
your hero is attacked, gain 8 armor. Billy. Arena deck. Shifting Scroll. Arcane Anomaly. Argent Squire. Primordial Y0 Rush. Can attack minion. Y0 Tron. Rush. Can attack minions. A snowman. Immediately. Positive runes. Forgotten Torch. Ring of 4 Crimson Blood Guard. Ethereal. Steward of 14 card. 1.
I don't know what the other card
No,
is,
run
but
again.
honestly,
Choose a card. Ice Barrier.
I like Ice Barrier as a card. Kind of a mainstay for any mage deck, really.
Hearthstone.
Now, there might be people screaming at me in the background as I'm making my deck to change things around, and I can completely understand why. Because honestly, I'm not very good at this. I've only started just now, but I just want to show you guys what it's like to do
Recognizing
as a
Rizzo.
blind person.
Arena deck. Shifting Scroll. Spitting at the end of Spitting Camel.
Oh, this one's weird. I've seen this minion before.
At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to another random friendly minion.
Yeah, you have to deal 1 damage to another random friendly minion, which I don't really like.
4.
that much.
The Arena. Choose a card. Rain Familiar. Battle Cry. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. O. Party Electric. Does some play it for Pia Cube 9 Akimb. STM 1A. 916 L Arcane Anomaly. Argent Squire L9 STM Pia Cube. Play does some RTTO. More, draw each deck. Battle Rain Familiar. Choose the Arena 4. Random deal 1 damage at the end of the run for the Rain Familiar.
Well, I don't really like any of these 3, but sure, I'll go with this one.
Hearthstone. Recognizing Rizzo. Arena deck. Shifting Scroll taunt. Enemies must attack this. N1. Battle does something. Play it from whenever your opponent. Play it from your hand. Whenever you cast a spell. Summon a 2/2. Skeleton with taunt.
Interesting.
The Arena. Choose a card. Raceless Lurker. Taunt. Battle Cry. Double this. Minions health.
No, because I wouldn't easily be able to change the
O.
health.
9/6 L Arcane Anomaly. L Argent Swap. Remove it to annoy Raven from Builder Sex. Lurker. Ice Path. 3/4 Kesley. If you 6 1/1. Arena shift taunt. Enemies N1. Battle does something when you play whenever your opponent.
I like this card, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but it's it might come in very handy. Simply for like taunting reasons. Just to stall out people's
Hearthstone.
things.
Recognizing Rizzo. The Arena. Choose a card secret. Hidden until a specific action occurs on your opponent's turn. Piloted Reaper. Death Rattle. Summon a random minion from your hand that costs 2 or less. Meg. 5 ward. secret after A. Minion attacks your hero. Deal 3 damage to all enemy humans.
Enemy Newmans.
970 arena deck. Shifting scroll. Arcane anomaly. Argent 1 Primo 0 Raven Field X.
As you can hear, it's not really...
Forgotten Ice Barrier 3 Spring Rock Ice Forgotten Torch. Ice 3 for Crimson Blood Guard Ethereal Primo. Sneak Stealth. Your other 1 attack. Your Sneak Devil. Stealth. Your other minions have 1 attack. Steward of Scrolls.
Oh.
1 your other Stealth. Sneak Devil. SNEAK tick. Hey.
That's probably a Y there.
Sneak Devil.
I kinda like this, although I want to take a look at its cost.
Battle.net. Gold Wave. Battle.net. Battle. Break 20. Address.
What is it called again?
Gold Wave Host. Record result 1 attack left go is 1 of your Stealth. Sneak and Sneak Devil. Hearthstone. New tab. T. .com. Sneaky Edge. Sneaky Devil Hearthstone.
Okay,
Hearthstone 10 out of more. Out of top type. Minion type. Cobbles. Catacombs.
Sim.
Rarity. Common cost. 4 mana rank.
4.
2
2.
A built-in wiki tags. MR.
Okay, I don't know.
Battle.net. Record now. There choose a secret hidden until a specific action. Open F. Random your Marina Shifo. File secret. File ward. Seek minion secret after A. Minion attacks your hero. Deal 3 damage to all enemy humans. Deal mini secret after ward.
I'm kind of gravitating towards this instead. Yeah. Let's do that.
Hearthstone. Record as in arena deck shifting from manipulator. Level line. Battle cry. If you're reholding any cards that didn't start in your deck, reduce their cost by 2 metal.
No, definitely not. There's no... Well, I mean... Well... There's a few ways in which that could work, but... I don't know. I'd need a lot of reason to pull that off.
The arena. Choose a card. Battle cry. Does something. Play it 501F commander. Honorable kill. Summon a 2/2 wolf with stealth. Oh, Funny Enchanter. Battle cry. Restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Funny Enchanter.
Yes. I think restoring health is a good idea. That, and besides, Frostwolf Commander, or whatever this other thing is called, I don't really trust it. I don't really feel like it's that worth it.
Hearthstone.
Although it's probably gonna pop up again soon.
Oh, reborn.
We're only like halfway done.
Senjin Shield Master.
Oh, Senjin Shield Master, nice.
Taunt. The arena. Choose a card of scrolls. Spell damage. Battle cry. Disarm a spell. Arena deck.
There's another Steward of Skulls.
Shifting scroll. Arcane on Argent 1 requires your module after your minion after mortuary machine. After your opponent plays a minion, give it rebomb. 9:20 PM.
What?
Resurrects with 1 health. Unfamiliar.
Why? What is the point of that? That is like the dumbest card I have ever heard. Well, okay, there's a few reasons why that could actually be kind of interesting, but like, no.
Oh, reborn. Sailin Taunt. Sailin Shield Master.
I'm going with Senjin Shield Master.
Hearthstone. Recognizing.
It's a little bit expensive, but it's...
The arena. Choose a card.
It's worth it.
Battle does something. Play it spell burst. Play it from your hand. Spell a 1-time effect after cast a spell.
The first time when I was messing with just looking at cards in my collection, I didn't know that spell bursts only worked for like 1 time, and I thought you could stack them endlessly. Good thing you can't.
Damage. E. 4. Arena deck. Shifting scroll O. Penfidinka. Battle cry. Deal 1 damage. To a minion. Spell burst. Return this to your hand. 921 Bulldozer. Divine Shield. Arcane Anomaly. Argent 1 Primordial. 0 Tro Raven for Build a Snow Explosive Flame 3 Fund Ice Spring 4 Crim 3 Ice Fundle Enchanter. Ice Barrier.
Oh?
Spring Rock 4 Force Engine S Blood Ethereal Gunjo reminds Steward of Scrolls. Reminds her. 2030 cards. 1 for 1 for 1.
Okay, so there's one of the 3 cards that I can't find.
Recognizing Arena Shifting Penfid Battle Cry. To a minute spell burst to your hand. The arena. Choose a card. Cloud Ticket Q. Battle Cry. If it's secret Battle Cry. If you control a secret, deal 6 damage. 4.
Ooh.
No. 4 secret Battle Cry. If you
I like it.
Cloud Ticket Q.
I still need to focus a little bit on low cost cards. This is probably kind of high. I think it's either 4 or 5 or something.
Hearthstone. Recognizing result. Choose a sneaky SC out. Stealth TV. Honorable kill. Your next hero powers. Oh.
Cost 0. I don't really care.
Arena deck. Shifting scroll O. Desk imp.
Desk Imp, that is 0 cost.
Demon. 922 see it. Can be attacked or targeted until it attacks. Honorable kill. Deal exact lethal damage. On your turn for a bonus. In your hand VI. Arcane Anomaly. Argent Squire. 1 Grim 0 Raven Bill X Flame 3 for nice 4 send luck lethos to 1111 Hearthstone.
Let's try
Recognizing
recognizing again.
Arena shifting to a desk imp. The arena. Choose a card sneaky SC out stealth. Honorable hero power. History buff. Whenever you apply minion. Give a random minion in. Your hand 1/1.
No, that's not. I don't like
Arena
it as much.
shifting desk imp. The arena. Choose a card sneaky SC out. Stealth TV. Honorable kill. Your next. Hero power. Honorable stealth sneaky. Choose the arena desk imp.
Let's just go with the Desk Imp because it's fun. It's fun to play it and it's 0 cost, so just an extra random little bit.
Hearthstone. Recognizing with 1000 cards. 2230C.
We're at 22 out of 30.
Plated beetle. Gain 3 armor.
Okay.
The arena. Choose a card F rattle. Does some eyes. Dark Iron Dwarf. Battle give a minion.
Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
2 attack. Stormwatch Wind Fury. Stormwatch Arc.
Ooh, Stormwatch.
Fury Elemental.
Wind Fury.
9
Wind Fury.
Ele-
Okay, cool.
Wind Storm 2 attack. Dark.
I think we have quite a few minions out there with less attack than I'd want, so sure.
Dark Iron.
Dark Iron Dwarf. Well, actually, wait.
Play against the arena. Gain plated beetle.
I might go with this instead.
Battle.net. Hearthstone. Brave 20. New tab. S-L-O-T-E-H. R. T-A-H.
I can't
Document.
spell today.
Plated beetle Hearthstone Wicked. Plated. Table. Combo attack. Mini out. Alt V. Plated regular. Goal. Let take attack. Mini beast. Club. New era. Cost. 2 mana and attack. 2 hell. 3 air. Death art. Out of flavor. Death rattle. Gain 3 armor.
Okay, I think I'll go with that instead because it's 2 cost,
Gain the
and
arena. Choose a card. Gain plated B.
the other one is 4 cost. And I think one of the main reasons why I'm shifting so much towards low cost cards is simply because the more stuff I can get done in the early game, the more likely it'll be for me to survive later. And also, the first arena run I did had like a deck with a lot of 4 and 5 cost cards, and I just couldn't do anything with them.
Get plated B. Hearthstone.
As you can tell, making a deck for me is a very, very, very long process.
Arcane Devourer.
Arcane Devour... There's not enough spells on my deck to justify that.
Whenever gain the arena. Gain whenever cast a spell. Gain the arena. Choose a card. Double left pointing handle bracket tailed scarab. Battle cry. Diver array. 3 cost card. If the trigger. After Y6 our opponent. Casts a spell. Summon. A copy of that. 9:26 PM. After Y6 if the trigger.
Now, if I could buff that somehow, that would be crazy. I've seen people make crazy huge strategies, especially with buff Paladin, with this Trog card. It is crazy. So I'm making a hard choice and actually putting this in my deck. Might become useful.
Shifting scroll. Arcane 1 underneath. Scattered pot. Magnetic. Rush. The arena. Choose a card. Flame ward. Set it. After a minion attacks your hero.
Okay, another flame
Deal 3
ward.
enemy minions. Shroom Brewer. Battle cry. Restore. 4 health. 9:27 does something when you. Ordeal Studio. Play it from your hand. Ordeal O-R-D-I-A-L space.
Oh, it's for primordial studies. I thought it was something else.
Does 9 for patch. Shroom enemy minion. Deal 3 damage to minion attacks. Set it. Flame ward. Choose a flame.
We can never have enough spells. Let's go with that.
Hearthstone. Recognizing restraint stealth strangled non-tiger. Stealth N.
Okay.
The arena. Choose a card to a crawler. Battle cry. Summon a. 2/3 down track. Party electric does something. Play it Dune Sculpt after you cast a Dune Sculptor. After you cast a spell. Add a random mage. Minion to your hand. Add a random after Dune Sculpt.
I like it. Even more card generation. Yes. I like it. Although I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it on for. This might be very unstable, guys, but Arena is kind of the way it is.
Hearthstone. Recognizing Result Elders, Arena Echo, Obeskin, Shifting Scroll, Arcane Agent Ski, Gangster, Stealth TV. After your opponent plays a minion, attack it. The arena.
What? Attack it. Oh,
Choose a card.
interesting.
9 trick at the end, 9 trick totem. At the end of your turn, cast a random spell at 3 or less. Card 9. Choose a card. Choose 9 trick.
I don't even need to read the other card. That's how good this one sounds like it is. I want this card right now.
Hearthstone.
They're just cards that you cannot pass up.
Recognize.
Like that one.
Living Monument. Taunt. No. The arena.
Ooh.
Choose a card. Vile Fiend. Demon. Lifesteal.
No, I don't really feel like that's
Damage dealt also heals your hero.
Wait. Damage dealt. Oh, yeah, lifesteal. Right.
Lone Champion.
And Lone Champion. Nah.
Living Monument.
Let's look this up.
Break. Address and N. Duck duck. Docu. H. We protect. Duck duck donating for Rivers. Living Monument Hearthstone Wicked. Document.
Really should have
Living
kept it open, but I just closed it every
Type.
time.
Million. Savior of Eldom. Savior type. Million. New rare. Compost. 10 mana attack. 10 appeal. 10 10.
Oh my
Reveal. Taunt artist.
god.
Attack out of flavored taunt.
10 attack, 10 health, and 10 cost. That is a very big ask. Extremely big, if I do say so myself.
Recognizing return 1 for the arena. Choose a Vile Fiend. Demon. Damage your hero. Lone Champion. Your Demon. Vile Fiend.
I happen to know this one's actually kind of small. You know what? I'll just go with that instead. It's cheap healing. I don't really mind it.
Hearthstone.
10 cost is just, I don't know.
28 30.
Okay, we have 2 more cards to go.
Piloted Reaper. Death Rattle. Random your hand at 2 or the arena. Your random minion from your hand at the choose a Arcanative whenever you Arcanative asside. Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost.
Okay. That is going to be extremely helpful.
Mirror Entity Etheria. Mirror Entity.
And
Etheria. Opponent place a minion. Summon a copy of it.
Mirror Entity is in here. Oh, really? You know what?
Whenever you Arcanative asside.
I want this instead. I'm going very defensive.
Hearthstone.
And we have 1 final card to choose.
Recognizing
And
result.
we'll be ready to battle.
Defense to the aid. Battle cry. Gain 1 health. For each spell in your hand. The arena. Choose a card. Weaponized DP. Anata. Death Rattle. Add a random. Legendary minion to your hand. Death Rattle. Does something when it dies. 6,000 Death Rattle to the enemy hero. 9 to Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. 9 Arena Echo. Obeskin. Shifting Scroll. Hearthstone.
What is the name of that other
Recognizing
thing?
result. For each theory. Choose a weaponized Death Rattle. Legend your hand. 6,000 Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero.
I don't know what this card is called, but
Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero.
I don't feel like the other ones are either too powerful, meaning that they'll probably have to cost a lot,
Defense to the aid.
or
Battle cry.
this one, I just don't know how reliable
For
it
each arena,
will
choose a
be.
weaponized DP. Anata. Death Rattle. Add a random. Legendary minion to your hand.
I mean, I could, but it's very random.
6 Death Rattle to the end of Death Rattle. Deal 2 damage.
Let's just go with this.
Hearthstone.
And there we go. It only took us like 30 minutes, and my deck is now crafted. Yeah, see, it's usually not going to take this long. It takes slightly less. I'm guessing, especially because I'm talking through and you know, really thinking about it. But you're better off really thinking about your options and not rushing this. At least that's what I think. And there is no time limit when you're making your deck, so you can be as cautious and as meticulous as you want to be, and you can even consult chat or something if you're live streaming or whatever.
Recognizing the arena.
Now,
Wins. Losses. Retire.
saying wins, losses, and retire. If you ever need to like really quit the run, you can press the retire button, but there's absolutely zero reason for you to do that,
930 arena deck.
and it gives you your deck.
Hearthstone.
And if you go right around there, there is the battle button. It makes the same sort of noise as the choose button always does. So, let's go match up with someone. Oh, here's another thing. The first few runs of Arena that you do, and I think this might apply to me as well, the skill level of the people you face determines how many wins and how many arenas you've been participating in before. And in the first few runs, everything is adjusted slightly downward so that you'll have a more, like an easier experience to get through. And because of that, the first few battles might require the queue to wait for a very, very long amount of time before I actually get anywhere, before there's an opponent that is in a low enough skill level to the point where they can battle against me. Remember, every time when you queue up for a battle, you are queued up with someone who is currently queued up as well for an arena battle, regardless of what class they're on or anything. It's just do with how many times they've won, I think. I'm not 100% sure on how the matchmaking works, but let's just do this. I'm going to try to... before I forget, I'm going to turn the speech rate up now a little bit to the same level that I usually have it on, just in case I lose time. Okay. Oh, didn't you do that? Oh, I didn't click that either. Okay. Music changed, but honestly it doesn't really matter. You can press backspace at any time to leave the queue if you have accessibility on. So now we're just waiting and queuing up for a person to fight against. For whatever reason, the music just comes back and then transitions into
Jaina versus Rexar.
Okay, Rexar.
You asked for it.
Oh, hey there, hero skin. Okay, let's check Mulligan. Arcane Squire 1. Arcane Anomaly 1. Flame Wolf 3. Okay, nice. I like it. Happy with the starting hand. Let's just do it. And they haven't chosen their mulligan yet. This is one of my favorite mulligan tracks, by the way. Hey there, new music that I've never heard before.
Hello.
After you cast a spell, add a random mage medium to your hand.
Let's go with this first.
The light protects me.
You summon Adam twice. Turn ended, the permanent stone.
I'll have to get used to this new music. The Fractured Bells Black Valley.
You drew one deskin. And Arcane Flame Wolf, you deskin. Summon at the right. And Arcane Anomaly 1 of 3. You summon deskin. Arcane Anomaly. Summon at the right. You summon Arcane Anomaly. Minions, Adam.
I fight.
Your Adam Squire attacked your opponent. You have no job done. Turn ended. And Flame Wolf 1. You help your opponent. 3 mana, 3/3. After you cast a spell, add a random mage medium to your hand. Your opponent claims the coin. Gain 1 mana to restore his turn. Your opponent gains 1 mana.
Marveling
Your
in
opponent
the
summons
music.
Shander Wild. 3/3 choose 1 hit beast in your deck 1/1 or transform into a copy of a friendly beast. Turn end. The opponent's minions. Shander Wild. 3/3 choose 1 hit beast in your deck 1/1 or transform into a copy of a friendly beast.
Okay, that doesn't sound very
And Flame
good.
Wolf 1 of 3. You help. Ash Harrier 3 of 3 mana. Flame Wolf.
I could go with one or the other. I would like to go with...
3 secret. After a minion attacks your hero, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions.
I wonder.
I'm going with Ice Barrier first.
Play card. You cast Ice Barrier, your rocket minions. Adam Squire 1 of 3. 1/1 divine. Desk 1/1. Rocket 2/2.
I don't want to lose it, so I'm just going to use that to attack the hero for now.
I fight.
Your Adam Squire attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your Deskin attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. You have no job. And Flame Wolf 1 of 2. Turn ended. You help to 2.
Very upbeat music for the feel of the expansion, I'm guessing. nothing like it. It's also very happy sounding in this little bit. Oh, we're going back into minor now, but yeah, there's a little bit of a weird major thing going on. And their time is running out. They haven't done anything yet. All more for me to enjoy the glorious music.
Quickly.
Except, not anymore. Did they just decide to give up? Or are they just really thinking very hard? Could well be that the connection just died as well. Whenever that happens to me, I get very frustrated. It didn't happen too many times yet. But...
Well fought.
Oh!
Succeed.
Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Thank you for my first win, I guess. I guess I should tell you guys, the first arena run I did, I only got 2 wins, and the second time I got 7, which is very So you already know, you now know that I'm a part of the Horde, and I'm fighting for Bloodguard rank at the moment. Yay for reveals, I guess, not that it really matters. I have not used any of the 2 Vandar or Drekthar, or whatever it's called, in any of my decks yet, and I don't really think there's going to be any time when I'll be able to, specifically because I just haven't found a good setup that works. I'm not very good at crafting, and I don't have enough resources for that. Okay, next battle, I guess. Hopefully we'll get to see more of the Fractured and Alterac Valley music soon, because I really want to listen to those new tracks. I wonder, does this mean that the Ashes of Outland or the Skullaments music is now gone? Or was it just added? Guess we'll find out soon.
Jaina versus Valera.
Okay.
You're playing against any out. You start with 4 cards. Your opponent goes first.
You asked for it.
Okay, so I get the coin this
Come on, starting hand. Equal replace cards. Arcane anomaly 1 off. 1. Send in Shield Master. 4 mana. Agreements 3. 5 mana. 3 7. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a 2/2 skeleton with taunt.
Yeah.
Will be replaced.
I'm getting rid of that.
Forgotten Torch 4 off. 3 mana.
I'm leaving this.
Send in Shield Master 2 on 4.
And I'm gonna... I think I'll leave this too. Let's just get the other one out of the way.
You drew 1 you not thrown.
Okay.
You get the coin. Opponent's turn.
Oh,
The pleasure is
Your
mine.
opponent drew. You drew 3 things.
Hello.
And Arcane anomaly 1 off 6.
there's Skullaments Academy, as I just predicted. Well, not predicted, but
Summon.
just wondering.
You summon Arcane. And the coin 4 off. No more valid options. And send in Shield Master 1 off 5. 4 mana. The coin. 3. 2 mana. You still.
One of my habits, even when I'm not recording, especially when I'm not recording, is I like to hum along to the music if I remember it. It's just a thing. I know a lot of people like to have the music. That's not great. A lot of people don't like the music, or just listen to something else. I personally really like the music in this game. And I like, you know,
Your Arcane anomaly attacked your opponent's hero. No, you still have.
I want it to stay.
Your Twitch totem trigger. You play Heart of the Wild. Give a minion to 2 and get your beats 1/1. Your Twitch totem gains 2 attack and 2 health. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Nice. Very nice.
Your opponent summoned Karun Hot 2 battle. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. Your opponent's sneaky delinquent attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew 1 Dune Sculptor. And send in Shield Master 1 of 6. Student. Forgotten. 3 mana. Student. 3 mana. Deal 3 damage. Shuffle a rolling torch into your deck that deals 6
Oh
damage.
yeah, definitely.
Choose a target. Opponent's minion. Sneaky delinquent. 3 1 death rattle. Karun Hot 2 of 2. 2 death rattle. Sneaky delinquent 1 of 2.
What do I use it on? Let's just use it on this.
You play the bottom torch. 1 rolling torch, 1 shuffle into your deck. And the point 3 of 9. Your opponent. You have 0 out of 3 mana. And 4. 0. 3. Dunes. 3. Minute. Trick totem 2 of 2. 2 5. Up. 2 2. 2 2 death rattle.
I honestly don't mind.
Your Arcane anomaly attacked your opponent.
Just get rid of that.
Your opponent's Karun Hot trigger. Your trick totem took 4 damage. Your trick totem attacked.
That
And the point
hurts.
3. No more valid op. You still have valid place.
It's probably gonna die next turn.
Turn ended. Your trick totem trigger. You play Ice Barrier Secret when your hero.
Yes.
Your opponent drew 1 card.
This is why Trick Totem is so fun. Probably gonna kill it next turn though.
Your opponent summoned Micro Pet Controller to 1 card. Summoned to 1/1 Micro Off. 2 Micro Off were summoned into your opponent's
hey
minions. Micro
there.
Off. Micro Off 3. Micro Off 1 of 3. Micro Pet Controller 2 of 3. 2/1. Hand. Send in Shield Master 1 of 6. You have scroll. The coin 3 of 0. You have 4 explosive 3 mana. Dune Kelp. Secret. After your opponent plays a minion. Deal 6 damage. Dune Kelp to 5 of 6. Plated Beetle. 2 mana. 2/3. Dune 3 mana. 3/3. After you cast a spell, add a random mage minion to your hand.
Let's
Explosive.
do
Dune Kelp. Summon after the right.
this.
And send in Shield Master. You have scrolls 2 of 5.
I don't really know if I should have done that or if I should have done the Senjin
The
Shield
coin. Explosive rooms
Master.
4 of 5. Play
I
card.
don't
Enough
have
mana.
enough mana.
Oh, I completely
The coin 3 of
forgot.
5. Plated.
For whatever reason, I was under the impression that I was
The
that
coin
I'd be able to do. Okay,
Play card.
fine.
You
Let's
play
do
the
the coin
Send
then.
in Shield Master 1 of 4.
Oh right,
Summon
I
I don't
forgot.
have enough mana.
Play Equin. The Guardian
No
mana.
way. Oh, it was the
Summon
wrong
after
card. Egwin the Guardian. Okay.
Minions. Twin Totem. 2
Time
1.
runs out on
No
me.
more money options. Opponent 1/1. Micro Pet Controller
Well-
2 1. Opponent 0.
Let's just give it a shot
You have no money.
and
10 seconds.
see what it does.
Turn ended. Your Twin Totem triggered. You play arcane shot. Deal 2 damage. Your plated beetle took 2 damage. Opponent
Ah!
stunned. Your opponent.
That was not what I wanted. Oh well. It doesn't matter.
Your opponent summoned your Hashira Circle.
Oh,
Whenever this minion
that
takes.
doesn't sound good. Although,
Your opponent's second micro bot attacked your Twin Totem. No minion attacked. Your opponent's Micro Pet Controller attacked your hero. Your
hey, Ice
Your hero
Berry.
ended common. Your opponent's Micro Pet Controller attacked your hero. Minions. You help to 1 of 2. Your plated beetle 2 of 2. And send in Shield Master 1 of 5. You have 5 mana. You have scrolls 2 of 5. 5 mana. Explosive rooms 3. Equin. The top. 3 mana.
I need to get those in right now, otherwise.
And send in Shield Master 1 of 4. You Equin. The top. Flame Wolf 4. 3 mana. Water Element. 4 mana.
Unfortunately, I cannot play anything else. I can do Fire
Opponent's
Blast.
minions. 1/1. Micro Tech. 2/1. You
Kill
use
this.
Blast. Your opponent's Micro minions. You help to 1 of 2. 3/3. Your Hashira Circle 2 of 2. 2/8. Opponent's hero.
I'm just going to attack
Your
them
use help to attack your opponent.
in the face.
Your plated beetle attacked your opponent. You have no relief. Opponent's turn ended. Opponent 19 failed.
We're at
Your
19,
armor 27
I'm
failed.
at 27 with 5 armor.
Your opponent's Yoru Hashira Circle attacked your Yoru helped. Your opponent's Yoru Hashira Circle triggered. Your opponent's Yoru Hashira Circle gained 3 attack. Your opponent's Micro Bot attacked your hero. Your hero lost 1 armor.
Wait.
Minions. Yoru helped. Plated beetle 2. Your opponent summoned Ascoof Protector 2 seconds. Reset it to it to damage. This minion. Your explosive rooms triggered. Your opponent's Ascoof Protector took 6 damage.
Okay, that's gonna be very important because that minion is crazy.
Twin Rock 3 mana. 2/1. Battle cry. Deal 2 damage.
When it
Elemental
comes
6.
to
4 mana. You have 6 mana. Send it 4 mana. You 5 mana. Equin 5 mana. Flame 3 mana. Water 4 mana. Twin 3 mana.
What do I do?
What to do?
Water
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna put the water
Summon
elemental
between you
on
help to
instead.
You summon water elemental. Hero powered 5 blast. 1/1. Your Hashira Circle 2 5 5. Ascoof 2 for taunt. Opponent's hero. Opponent's minions. Ascoof quest. You use 5 blast. Your minions. You help to 1 on 3. 3/1. After you cast a plated beetle 3 on 3. You 3. After you cast a spell, add a random mage minion. Plated beetle 3 on 2/1 death rattle. You help 3/1. Plated beetle.
There's not much else I can do, really.
No more glitch. 2/3 taunt. Your plated beetle attacked your opponent's Ascoof protector. Your opponent's minion. You help to 1 on. No more glitch options.
And this thing isn't really gonna do much else, is
You
it?
have 0 out of 6.
So,
You help to attack your opponent's Ascoof protector. No glitch.
I'm sorry.
Minions. Water elemental 1 of 1. Your opponent's minions. Micro. Your
And they still have the
and send in
freaking
shield map.
Berserker around,
You have
which
scrolls 2 of
isn't
5.
fun.
Equin. Flame your opponent summons Welterous Scoundrel 2/3 battle plan. Discover a spell or pick a mystery choice. Twin Rocket 5 of 5. Welterous Scoundrel 3 on 3. 2/3. Battle cry.
I don't like the sound of this. Tables probably have just turned in the other person's favor.
One count was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent played assassinate, destroy an enemy minion. Your water ready attack.
Oh, really?
Your assassin attacked your hero. Your hero lost 5 armor. Your opponent's sniper won't attack your hero. Your hero lost 1 armor to hand. Send in shield. Hero lost. Equin. Flame war. You have 7 armor. Twin rocket 5 armor. Ribbon to 3 armor. Send in shield. 1-1. Your 5-5. Hand. Send in shield master 1 of 6. Summon. And hero lost close 1 of 5. You summon. Equin. The fucking 2. Flame war 3. Twin. Ribbon. 5 armor. You have 3 armor. Twin rock 3. Flame. Equin. 5.
I don't want that, and I can't use any of these.
Play card.
I guess this?
You cast flame war. You have no right. Turn ended.
Yeah, I'm really running out of things to do. Maybe I should have played Egwin more, like, sooner? Because that would have triggered more spell damage effects. I don't know. I just feel like Egwin is a little bit too expensive at the moment. Yeah, I don't like this at all, and it's not... Oh, never mind. Ouch! What in the... That is not good.
Arcana 1/1/2. Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. Twin rocket 3 off. 3 mark. Equin. Equin. The guardian. Agreements of.
This is bad.
3/7. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a 2/2 skeleton with taunt. Equin. The guardian 2 of.
It's either that or that.
Agreements of.
Honestly, I don't know which one to go with. I very much doubt that any of this will help.
Summon.
Let's just go with this.
Let's...
I can't do that. Might as well just attack this thing in the face.
You summon twin rocket. Your opponent's you have no value. And you have 12 agreements of 2 on 3. Your arcana ticket. Agreements of 2 on 3.
Let's just hope I get some sort of spell damage something. So I can hit the one of those things and I used up all my flame wards. Wait, well there might be one more in my deck, but I don't know.
Your opponent summons Fiddling Inventor 2 on battle. Summon 2 on 2 meshes with constant behind.
Oh no way.
Lead from the front.
Oh, that's another very common. Okay, I'm screwed.
You have 9 mana. You drew 1 shifting scroll. And you have okay, shifting scroll. 0 mark. Each turn this is in your hand. Transform it into a random magic spell. Arcana is a 3 on 4. 1 mark. 1 2. Agreements at you have 5 mark. 5 mana. You have scrolls 1 on 4. Agreements at 2 on 4. Summon at the right. And you have scrolls 1 on 3.
Not.
Arcana is a 2 on 3. Summon at the right.
Reality.
You summon Arcana, Hero Power, 5 blast. Choose the vote, 7 5 death, another from 2 on 6, 1 2 divine shield hand. You use 5 blast, your weapon, videos, Equin, the top, 5 5 death, twin rocket, 2 1. Equin, the top, choose the vote, 1 2 taunt. Another from 4.
Oh,
twin rocket,
right.
2 the vote, 1 2
For this thing
Your
first.
twin rocket attack, your opponent's first attack, Equin, the top, no more valid option. No more valid options.
I can't do anything else with that, so...
You have no valid. Turn ended, opponent's turn. Opponent's minions, pilot worm, Gittling in, pilot worm 1 of 5.
They have this thing.
Gittling invent, another from, corporal for, intrepid.
That thing.
2 honorable kill, get your other minions, divine shield.
This is
And you have 1 of 2.
looking to be much worse off than I thought.
Your opponent's flank backstab, deal 2 damage to weapon damage. Your opponent's skeleton, 1 weapon skeleton or summon into your battlefield.
Good.
Your opponent's total 2 magical. Your opponent's intrepid
Not
initiates trigger.
good.
Your opponent's... Your opponent summons to the chest 0 4 at the start of your turn. Set this minion's attack to 4.
What?
Your opponent summons Spectral Link with 3 on stealth. Your opponent's slot will attack your risen skeleton. Your opponent's trigger. Your opponent's minions gains divine shield. Your risen skeleton.
I forgot that was a thing! I am so dead.
You 6 health. 19 health. Your opponent's hero with 1 wicked knight. Your opponent's hero gains 1 attack. 10 seconds remaining. Your hero. 3. When your
Well played.
counter spell trigger. Your shifting scroll transformed into one counter spell. And Thunder Enchanter 3 off 3 mana. 3 Battle Cry. Restore 2 health store. Counter spell 2 off. Steward of scrolls 1. 5. Count 3 mana. Counter spell 2 off. Summon after right. And Steward of scrolls 1 off 2. You summon Thunder Link. Summon after right. You summon Steward of scrolls. You gain 1 spell damage. Choose 1. Counter spell 1 off 3. Build a snowman, 3 mana. Summon a 3/3 snowman that freezes. Luminous Pocket Talent, 7 mana.
I
Change the top
wish.
of minions in your deck to 1. Build a snowman 2 of 3. 1 build a hero power, 5 blast. Choose 7/5 divine shield. 2/1 divine shield. You use 5 blast. Your minions. Equin, the guardian 1 of. Ribbons 2 of 5. Arcane Artificer 3 of 5. 1/2. 1/2 divine shield and taunt. Your Arcane Artificer attacks your opponent's Monotron. Ribbons Equin, the guardian 1. The more valid option. Your ribbons attack your opponent's Monotron. Equin, the guardian 1 of 5. Choose a top. 7/5 divine shield and death rattle. Gidling Inventor 2/1. Corporal 3 off 2/1.
Yeah,
Your equal, the guardian attack 2. Turn ended. The opponent's turn. Your opponent and counter spell 1. Build your opponent.
great job. You did very
Your
well.
opponent decided to attack your hero. Your hero took
I did not.
10 on it.
See, this is the thing.
Your hero reached level 25. Press enter to continue.
25, wow.
Quest progress. So current progress is 43 out of 50.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's very random if you actually manage to get a deck that kind of works. It also depends on what the other person's deck looks like, and that one actually went very well.
Accessibility off.
Mine,
Accessibility.
not so much. I'm not counting on this deck too much anymore. I might actually lose the next 2 battles. Who knows? That would be a very terrible thing to see, but might just be the way Arena is. This is my 3rd run after all, so I'm still very inexperienced, all things considered. And as you can hear, the queue is taking a very long time to get anywhere. So long, in fact, that this music actually has some time to loop. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Chain 123 come on.
versus Uther.
Uther!
You're
I
playing against
will
Luke Talent, the
fight
paladin. You
with
start with
honor.
3 cards. You go
You
first.
asked for it.
Starting hand. Keep all replace cards. A Monotron 1 of 3.
There's 1,
Flame Wolf 2 of 3 mana.
Two.
Cloud Twin 5 mana.
and there's
4/4.
3.
Battle Cry. If you control a secret, deal 6 damage.
I don't know. No. No, I'm gonna replace that for now. I'll go with that later, hopefully.
Waiting for opponent. You drew 1 shifting scroll. Your turn. You have 1 mana. Your shifting scroll transformed into 1 ancient mysteries. You drew 1 and a Monotron 1. Ancient 2 mana. Draw a secret from your deck. It costs 0. Arcane Artificer 4 1 mana. Another 2. Flame Wolf 3. Arcane Artificer 1 2. Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. Ancient Mist. Flame Wolf 2 4.
I don't want to, I don't want to play that
Arcane Artificer. No more valid option.
just yet, so
You're here. Turn ended. Greetings.
Hello.
And another from Ancient Mysteries 3 of 4. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. Your Ancient Mysteries transformed into 1 builder snowman. This 3 mana. Summon. Arcane.
Of
3 rockets.
course.
3 mana. Arcane. 1. Flame.
well, I'm going with this.
You summon another from. You have no. And Flame Wolf 1 of. Builder snowman. Your weapon. Arcane. 3 rocket. Your opponent used 3 enforced hero power summon 1 silver hand with
Reporting for duty.
1 silver hand with was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. Your builder snowman transformed into 1 flame strike. You drew 1 cloud twin. Cloud twin. Twin. Arcane Artificer 3. 1
Definitely
mana.
cannot do
Flame.
that.
Flame. 3. 7 mana. 3 mana. Twin. Flame Wolf 1 of 5. Arcane Artificer 3 of 5. Twin Rocket 4 of 5.
I'll wait on that for now.
Arcane Artificer. Twin. Summon after right. Choose a opponent's dividend. Silver hand with 1 of 1.
Don't want to kill it? Yeah, sure, let's kill it.
You summon 3 rocket. Your opponent dividend. Another trump. Opponent's hero. Your another trump attack. You have no. Turn ended. Opponent's turn.
I love that
Your
sound.
opponent drew 1 card.
What I'm not very keen on is this Forged in the Barrens music. I don't really like it as much.
Your opponent summons under hand 3/4.
Okay.
Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. Your flame strike transformed into 1 forgotten torch. You grip and forgotten torch. 3 mana. Arcana 1 mana.
Okay, I know what I'm doing
Summon to the
now.
right. And flame warp. Forgotten torch 2 4. You summon Arcana Citizen. Choose a target. Forgotten 3 4.
There's one.
You play Forgotten torch. Your Arcana Citizen trigger. Your hero gains 3 armor. 1 rolling torch. Millions. Another from 1 to divine shield and choose 3 1. Your opponent attacks your opponent's hand. Your screen is attacked your opponents. You have no job done. And flame warp 1 of 3 1. Your opponent. Goblin on 3 on 3. 1 mana.
Oh.
0 2. Death rattle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Your opponent's late consecration. Deal 2 damage to your enemy.
Oh no.
Your minions took 2 damage. Your hero lost 2 mana. Your minions. You have no summoned minions. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You grew 1 crimson hot.
Okay, that doesn't sound very
Flame warp 1
good.
of. 4 mana. 3 6. Spell burst. Gain 1 attack and taunt. 1 mana. Cloud prince. 5 mana. Flame warp 1. 3 mana. Your opponent has no summoned minions.
Okay.
Cloud prince. 5 mana.
I could prevent things.
Goblin on 3 on. 4 mana. 1 mana.
Or I could simply...
You have 5
What
mana.
to do? What to do?
I honestly don't know what to
Flame
do.
warp. 3 mana.
I'll just go with this.
Flame up. And goblin on 2 on 3. Hero power. Choose opponent's hero. You use my blast. Your opponent. You have no job done. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Also, if you haven't gathered just yet, I'm recording... I'm recording this in the evening, so if I'm not saying too much, that might just be because I'm starting to become a little bit tired.
And Cloud Prince 1 of 3, Goblin on 2 of 3. 4-4. Battle cry. If you control a secret, deal 6 damage. Your opponent use 3 of force. Hero power summon 1 silver and with 1 silver and with. Your turn. You have 6 mana. Crimson of 10 3 on. Flame. Flame warp. 3 mana. Secret. After 4 mana. 3 6. Spell burst. Gain 1 attack and taunt. Goblin on 2 of 4. Cloud Prince. Summon.
I really want to use this.
Choose a target. Opponent's minion. Micro on 1 of 4.
just
Micro Tech.
don't
Micro
know
silver
how
and
to
with.
on.
Micro Tech controller 2
I
of 4.
guess the hero?
Opponent's hero. You summoned Cloud Prince. Your opponent's hero took 6, and Goblin on 1 of 3. No more valid option. Summon after
Sure, let's summon this too.
You summoned Goblin on. You have no valid place. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent, and Crimson of 1 of 2. Flame warp 2.
We only got our cards to use. Although...
Minions. Cloud. Goblin. 4-4. Your opponent's micro tech controller attack your Cloud Prince. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's silver and recruit attack your Cloud Prince. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's second micro attack your Cloud Prince. No minion died.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. Honestly, anything doesn't go to my hero is a good thing.
Your opponent's summoned an Iron Commander 2 after level kill. Summon 2 Wolf with Stealth.
Oh, here it is.
2 5.
The card that we were talking about a really long time ago?
Your opponent summoned Andy Drop 1 2 after your opponent casts a spell. Summon a copy of this. Micro of 2 on 3.
Oh.
Andy Drop 3 on 3.
Here
Your
you
opponent use
go.
1 2 after your opponent casts a spell. Summon a copy of this. 1 silver and with 1 summoned into your opponent's hand.
I need to
Your
get rid of
opponent's
that.
attack your hero lost 1 armor. Your flame warp trigger. Your opponent's minions took 3
Oh,
damage.
thank you.
10 seconds remaining. Your opponent's
Thank you very much. Goodbye, Trog.
Minions. Goblin on 1 of
Nice
1.
knowing you.
And Crimson of 1. You have 7 mana. Flame warp. Primordial 1 mana. Flame 3 mana. Crimson.
Well,
Summon after the right.
You
summon Crimson
got
of
me
10.
fired up.
And flame warp 1. Play card. You cast flame warp.
Now we're
Your grip.
cooking.
You have no valid place. And primordial
there
summon.
we go.
Your opponent drew 1 card.
Slice through that a few times. Not much else to do, really. Hopefully that Primordial Studies will give me something interesting. If not, the card that I will draw next turn.
Your hit 30 health. Opponent 20 health.
Okay, nice. Nowhere near dead just yet, but you know.
Your opponent claims subdued set a minions attack and health. Your Crimson of 10 lost 3 attack and
Really? Really?
Well,
Well played.
Your opponent summons Wasteland Assassin 4 to spell. Reborn.
Oh.
Opponent Wasteland Assassin 4 to spell.
Move quickly.
Your battle commander 1 your Blitzen of F9. Turn ended. Your turn. You have a card of reward Imperial Conjurer.
Very short.
Reward is it. 1 mark.
Okay, I want this right now.
You summon Imperial Conjurer.
I got
Choose 1 exclusive rooms. 3 mana. Secret. Secret. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 damage to it and any access to their hero.
You know what?
Arcane Intellect 2 on 3. Research Project 3. 2 mana. Each player draws 2 cards.
I'll take this.
1 extra. Hand. Primordial Studies. Extra. Play card. You cast. You have no valid. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Just in case they decide to play something else very intimidating. Which they might well do.
Your opponent's Sky Wolf commander attacks your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your Flame Wolf trigger. Your opponent's Spinner took 3
Good
damage.
job.
Your opponent's Spinner attack. 1. Opponent's Spinner. Wasteland Assassin 1 of 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That thing has a reborn.
Minions. Ethereal Conjurer 1 of 2. Your opponent summons a from 1 to 2. Divine Shield. Your exclusive rooms triggered. Your opponent's hero took 4 damage. Your opponent's Emerald lost Divine Shield.
Good. Okay. I mean, sure, it's not a taunt,
Primordial Studies 1 of 1.
but we can get through it.
Your opponent summons 3 Kelly 3 at the end of your turn. Summon a 1 2 with
Oh, that's not good at all.
Your opponent has 1 in secret.
Quickly.
That is not good whatsoever.
Turn ended. 10 seconds remaining. Your opponent's 3 Kelly trigger. 1 3 1 summon. Plated equal to 2 mana. 2. Summon after round. And remove it. Play card. You play Primordial Studies. Choose 1. Cosmic Anomaly. 4 mana. 4 3. Spell damage 2. Blood damage 2 mana. Combo Gear 2 mana. And Cosmic Anomaly 1
Sure, I
summon
don't
after round. You summon Cosmic Anomaly. You gain 2 spell damage. Hero powered 5 blast. Choose a target. Opponent's 3 3.
I
3
need
1 2 taunt. Another 1 2 taunt. Opponent's skill. 3 2
to
taunt.
get rid of
3 Kelly 1
this
You use
thing
5 blast. Your weapon. Minions.
Right.
6. No more valid options.
now, and I can't do it any other way.
I'll
Your
get
will come to
you.
attack your opponent's 3 Your opponent's sort of defense matrix trigger. Secret
Oh,
when one of your minions is
really?
Divine Shield. Your opponent's 3 gains Divine Shield. Your redeem. You have no valid place. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your hand is
Great
empty. Your opponent's drew 1 card.
job. You actually put some very interesting cards in this deck.
Your
I
opponent's
think
flank consecration. Deal 2
If I
damage.
would have had that card, I'm guessing it's neutral.
Your friendly
That
charisma took 2
would have
damage.
been-
Your goblin on that. Your goblin on trigger. Your
Oh,
opponent's hero
I
took 2
forgot
damage.
that was the thing.
Opponent 14 health. Your hero 26 health.
Yeah, that's a very, very good card to have around. I wish I had it. The jelly card.
Your opponent's Wasteland Assassin attacks your Imperial Conjurer. Both minions died.
And there goes my Ethereal Conjurer.
Your minions plated equal 1. Your Cosmic Anomaly. Your opponent's Emerald died. You lost 2 spell damage. Opponent's minions 3 3 2 3 2 1 2. Mid 2 1. Plated deep.
And the only thing left is
Your
that.
hand is empty.
Move quickly.
Your opponent gains 1 mana.
Yeah, I think I'm
Your opponent
Cold
summons Astute
can't
Protector. 2
stop
mental.
me.
3 enemies.
Oh, not this again.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm surprised I didn't get any of these in my run when I was making my deck.
Your opponent's 3 attack. Your plated deep. Both minions attack. Your plated deep trigger. Your hero gains 3 armor. Your opponent's 3 Kelly attack. Your
You
hero
gotta
lost 3
be
armor.
kidding
Turn
me.
ended.
I forgot it did that.
Your opponent's 3 Kelly trigger. 1. Opponent's 3 2 3 1 2. Ice. And ardent try 1 of 1. 1.
The light
Hero powered 5
protects
blast.
me.
Opponent 3 2. You use 5 blast. You have no valid. Turn ended. Opponent's turn.
There's nothing I can do
Your
now. I'm
opponent's
only in. I'm only able to play 1 card at a time. There is no easy way for me to draw anything. And quite frankly, that's bad. I honestly don't remember if there was anything that I was offered that would allow me to draw
Your
a
opponent's summons
card.
Dragon Smith 3 total card. Reduce the cost of a random weapon in your hand back 2. Opponent's minions 3 Kelly 1 of 4. Evan Dragon Smith 2 of 4. 3 4. Battle cry. Reduce the cost of a random weapon in your hand back 2.
Interesting card.
Your opponent's 3 attack your ardent try.
Wonder if there's any weapons in that deck.
Your opponent used 3 enforced. Hero power summon 1 silver hand recruit.
Reporting for
1
duty.
silver hand
I'm
recruit.
just
1
gonna
summon
get
into your
slugged
opponent's
around
battlefield.
here. If only I could somehow concentrate on just the hero itself, but of
Your opponent's
course.
has to protector attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's has to protector trigger. Your hero became frozen. Your opponent's 3 Kelly attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Connected.
Just gonna keep multiplying.
Your opponent's screen edit trigger 1 and I think 1 of 1. Summon at. You summon Mile, Hero Power 5 blast. Choose 3-1.
Okay, that's gone.
Your opponent's screen edit trigger button try 1 of 2. Choose 1 2 taunt. 3 do 3, Ice to protector for 2 10 3 do 1 1 2 taunt. 3 do 1 1.
Kinda wanna get rid of this.
Your opponent was 7. No way to play. Turn ended. Your hero is no longer frozen. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Deck 17 cards.
Oh wow, I'm only in
Your opponent
like...
7 death battle. Summon 7 1 1 runs.
Are you
Your opponent used 3 enforced
kidding
hero
me?
power summon 1 silver hand with
Reporting for duty.
1 silver hand with was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's first silver hand with your mind.
The same cards in like 2 decks right up against each other. This is crazy.
Your opponent's 7 dragons with attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's 3 does attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew 1 forgotten torch. Hand forgotten torch. 3 3 damage. Shuffle a rolling torch. Choose a target. Opponent's Gideon. 3 does 1 of 5. Heaven Dragon Smith. 3 4. Ice. 2 8 taunt. Pilot 7 7 Tesla. Silver hand 1 1.
Well, there's not much else I can do now. I'm kinda forced to attack this thing.
You play forgotten torch. 1 rolling torch. Hero power 5 blast. Heaven Ice 2 pilot worm 4 of 5. You use 5 blast. You have no pilot place.
Job's done.
The more minions they have on their board while this is still a thing, the less they'll get to summon whenever the death rattle happens.
Your opponent's late potion of
Well, you know
poison gives
what?
Divine Shield. Your card. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's pilot worm gains Divine Shield.
Of course.
Your
You know, it'd be
opponent's
better to have
protector
7
trigger.
1/1s than a bunch
Your
of...
opponent's has to protect the trigger.
not
Your hero became
that.
frozen. Your opponent's 7 dragons with attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage.
It doesn't matter, I'm gonna die this
Your
time
opponent's silver hand
too.
with attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's 3 does attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent used 3 enforced hero power summon 1 silver hand with
Reporting for
1
duty.
silver hand with was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew 1 ice barrier. And ice barrier 1 of 1. Play card. Hero power
This
5
is
blast.
so
Choose
pathetic,
card.
it's
Ice
crazy.
2 7 3 divine shield and death rattle. You use 5 blast. You have no.
Just watch them have the frickin' Corporal card now and turn everything into Divine Shield. I swear, when that happens.
Your opponent's pilot will attack your hero. Your ice barrier triggered. Your hero can take armor. Your opponent's pilot will attack your hero. Your hero lost 7 armor.
Maybe just Mage by itself is not a viable class to play in the arena. Maybe it's just my luck with the cards I got. I don't know. Maybe it was my own choices. I honestly don't know what to blame for.
Your opponent's ice protector attack.
There
Your hero lost
there
1
was
armor.
first of all the Ice Hoop Protector. Second of all, that Violet thing
Your opponent's
that was in both decks, and I didn't get offered any of that. Or at least not that I remember. With when I was making mine. So
Your opponent's 3 attack your hero. Your hero took 1
I feel a little bit ripped off, you know.
Press enter to continue. You gain 64 XP. You gain 1000 XP for completing the quest. Play 3 games after dimension for paladin.
Oh, there's my quest gone.
You current progressive.
And we have one more battle to go
Accessibility
until
off.
I'm out. If I lose this one, that
Untitled
is.
Chapter.
It'd be
Accessibility
really
off.
sad if I did, but it might actually happen, all things considered. This might be my lowest tier arena draft yet. Although, the first time when I did this, the only reason why I won was because I think the first 2 people that I faced simply just didn't have a good
Jaina
connection.
versus Anduin.
Okay.
You're playing against the
Light
leader.
shall
The priest
bring
you start with 4
victory.
cards. Your
You
opponent turns
asked
first.
for it.
Okay, it's Priest this time. This isn't gonna go well.
Starting hand. Keep on replace cards. Blood card 1 of 5 mana. 4/7. Whenever this minion takes damage, give your minions 1 attack.
I really want this, but
Will
at
be
the same
replaced.
time,
Raven familiar 2 4.
that's
2 mana.
way
2 2. Battle cry. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. Dune Kelp to 3. 3 mana. Crimson of 10. 4 mana. 3 6. Spell burst. Gain 1 attack and taunt. Dune Kelp to 3. Crimson will be replaced.
and that reasonably well.
You drew 1 shifting scroll and 1 twist totem.
Yes, okay, that's pretty good.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your hit. Greetings 1 of 6.
Hello.
You drew 1 3
Ashes of Outland, I see.
And extra. Raven familiar. 3 mark. 2 mark. 3 mark. Trick 2 mark. The point. 1.
1.
Play card. You play remove your studies. Choose 1. You adopt 5 mana. Cover dear man. 2 mana. Land partner 3 off. 1 mana. 1 3. Spell damage 1. You adopt.
I'm sure.
1 you adopt. And the point 5. No more valid. You still. And explosive. 3. Raven 2 mana. You trick 2 mana.
I want to put that into play immediately. That'll be fun.
Your revenant summons 1 make a 2 2 battle. Add 1 cocktail from your class to your hand. The point. You adopt. Turn ended. You. Your explosive runes transformed into 1 primordial studies. You drew 1 cloud. Cloud prince. 5 mana. The point 0 mana. Trick totem 4. You Raven for primordial. 1 mana. Discover a spell damage. Raven for you. Trick totem 4 on 7. Summon. You summon trick. And the point 4. No more valid options.
I don't want to use Primordial Studies
You
right
still have
now.
Turn ended. Your trick totem trigger. You play Hell Spirit. Summon 2 to 3 spirit wolves.
Hey! Oh, Overload 1. I forgot.
Through 1 card.
There's a drawback to that.
Your revenant strength is might deal 3 damage to a medium.
There's one done.
Your trick totem took 3 damage. Your
Oh,
trick totem died.
right. I forgot. Spells can attack things that aren't that. Right. Oh, that was short-lived.
Your revenant summons Murloc type hunter to 1 battle. Like summon a 1/1 Murloc scout. 1 Murloc scout was summoned into your revenant's battlefield. Your revenant swamp maker attack your
There's a
medium.
Murloc.
Your revenant's medium type turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. Your primordial studies transformed into 1 ancient wisdom. And ancient mysteries. 2 mana. Draw a secret arcane. Raven familiar 2 of 7. The point 4 of 7. Ardent. Hero power type. Mid. Spirit wolf 2 of 2. And Raven familiar 2 of 7. Summon after right. You summon Raven familiar. You reveal the 3 cost explosive runes. Your revenant reveal the 5 cost power word replicate.
Okay.
And the point 3 of 6. Play card. You play the point. You paint and ardent strike armor. Summon.
The light protects me.
You summon ardent. Mediums. Spirit wolf 1 of 4.
As it should have done when I had that overload
Choose
happen.
the revenant's mediums. Murloc type hunter 1 of 2.
I honestly don't mind. Let's just attack the
Your first
hero.
spirit
I
wolf attacks
pressed
the
enter.
revenant. Medium. Spirit wolf 2 of 4.
I pressed enter.
Choose the revenant's
One.
mediums. Murloc scout 1. Revenant's skill.
I shouldn't have done that.
You have no valid.
We had no reason to do
Ancient
that.
mysteries 1. 2 mana. You 3 mana. 3 3. After you cast a spell, add a random mage medium. You adopt 4 mana. Cloud prince 4 of 4. Revenant's mediums. Rank commander 1 of 2 2. Battle cry. Add 2 1 1 ramps with rush to your hand. Your revenant and ancient. You adopt. Cloud prince. Add mark. You adopt. Your revenant summon battle rank 1 1 rush. You help to 2 of 4. Ancient. Your revenant summon battle. Ancient mysteries 1. You help. You adopt. Cloud. You ancient. Your revenant battle.
4 mana next turn.
Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. Your ancient mysteries transformed into 1 forgotten torch. You 3 mana. You 3 mana. You adopt 4 mana. Cloud.
I really want to make
3 mana. You forgotten torch 1 of 5. You revenant 2 2. Mediums. Raven 2 2. Ardent strike 1 1. You adopt rose. Cloud queen. Forgotten 3.
I wonder.
You help to 2 on 5. Forgotten torch 1. You adopt rose 3 on 5. 4 mana. Cloud prince 4 on 5.
Let's
You
just
help to 3 mana.
do
Summon
this
after light.
now.
You summon you adopt rose. You gain 1 spell damage. Choose 1. I roll 1 of 3. Siphon mana 2 on 3. 2 mana. Deal 3 damage. Honorable kill. Reduce the cost of spells in your hand by 1. Snap freeze 1 mana. Freeze a minion if it's already frozen. Destroy it. Siphon mana 2 on 3. Raven familiar 1 of 3. 1 siphon mana. Choose the first 2 2. Your Raven familiar attack. Your revenant slash attack.
I fight.
Your ardent strike attack. Your revenant has no sub minion. You have no. Mid revenant. Ardent strike. You attack. Your revenant. And forgotten torch 1 of 5. Your revenant has no sub. You cloud. Forgotten. Siphon. Your revenant late gift of the now restore 3 health to all characters if any are still having. Your revenant's hero recovered 3 health.
It didn't work for the hero, it looks like.
Your revenant summoned candle taker 3 to reform. Your revenant summoned target comes your 1 1 has one copy of target
Oh,
revenant
of
step added to your hand.
course.
1 part 1 added to your revenant's hand. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. Your forgotten torch transformed into 1 arcane brilliance. You grip 5 2 mana. Sight, forgotten, cloud grip, you help, arcane grip. 4 mana. Add a copy of a 7, 8, 9, and 10 cost spell in your deck to your hand.
I don't think I have
You help to 2 on 6.
those.
3 mana. Cloud, you help, cloud, 5 mana. Forgotten, 3, siphon, 2 mana. 5 in 6. 2 mana. Forgotten torch 4 on 6. Cloud prince 3 on 5
I
mana.
wonder.
You have 5 mana. Forgotten, cloud.
I'm just going to
Summon at the right.
Put this in and then hope. Wait, is that...
Arcane Greetings. Doom Shelter 2 of 6.
No,
Cloud Prince.
it's
Doom Shelter.
not.
Cloud Prince 3 of 6. Forgotten Torch 4.
What to
Doom
do?
Shelter.
What
Cloud
to
Prince.
do?
Doom.
I can just do this.
Summon at the right. Arcane Greetings. Fighting Power. Fighting Power. Summon at the right. You summoned minions. Ardent Fly 1 of 4.
I
3 2.
fight.
Psychic Conjurer 2. Psychic Conjurer 1 1. Your Ardent Fly attack. Your opponent summons minions. You are not throw 4 4. 2 opponents minute. 10 seconds remaining. You are not throw attack. Your opponent will play. Turn ended. Opponent stun. Your opponent drew 1 card. And Arcane
I
Greetings 1.
pressed enter again on the wrong card.
Your opponent summoned Night
Next on
Captain.
the chopping block.
Your Doom Shelter 3. Your opponent's Night Captain.
No.
Your opponent's Night.
No, it just did the thing that I did with my previous, the second arena run. I had one of these
Your opponent
cards.
summoned Goblin on hero to death battle. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero.
Oh my
Your opponent's hero take a
god.
You lost 1 spell damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You had 6 mana. Your Arcane Greetings transformed into 1 conversion. You drew 1. Meskin. Armor. Sight. Forgot. Cloud. Conversion. 3 mana. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Any excess damage is both neighbors. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Night Cap. 6 6. You play
Get rid of
conversion.
it. Get
Your
rid of it
opponent's
now.
Forgotten Torch 2. Siphon mana 3 on 4. 2 mana. Deal 2 damage. 6 2.
Yes.
You play Siphon mana. Your opponent's Night Captain took 2 damage. Your opponent's Night Captain 9.
Hell
Peskin 3 on 3.
yes.
Summon at the right.
I can play this too.
Summon Peskin. Minions. Malphine 1 of 2. Opponent's minions. Goblin on 1 of 0 to Methra. Opponent's hero. Your Malphine attack your... None of your minions can attack your... And Cloud Prince 1 of 2. Turn. Forgotten Torch
that?
2. Your opponent drew 1 card. 28 health. Your 30 health.
Not that it really matters, because they'll probably have the upper hand again.
Your opponent summon Black Stolen. 7 card ribbon at the end of your turn. Summon a 1/1 talent with taunt.
What?
Turn ended. Your opponent
How did
summon
you-
trigger. 1 talent 1 summoned into your
How did you get
And Cloud
that?
Prince 1 of 3. Forgotten Torch. Blood card 3. 5 mana. 4 7. Whenever this minion takes damage, give your minions 1 attack. Forgotten. You have 7 mana. Cloud 5 mana. Forgotten Torch 2 of 3. Choose a target. Forgotten skip 0 to Methra. Rat Golem 7 5. You play Forgotten Torch. 1 Goblin Torch was shuffled into your deck. Your opponent's Rat Golem took 3 damage. And Cloud Prince 1. Blood card 2 of 2. Hero power 5 black. Minions. Mal. Best. And Blood card 2 of 2. Summon at the right.
With every strike, we will strike
Minions.
back
Malphine 1 of 3.
harder.
2 to that. Choose a card 3 of 3. 1 1 taunt. No more valid options.
Oh, I forgot.
Peskin 2 of 3.
Wait.
Opponents. Your Peskin attack. Your opponent's fighting. Opponent's minions. Goblin 1. 0 to 10. Rat 7 2.
It's not hit the wrong one this time. There we go. Oh, I forgot. It has reborn again.
And Cloud Prince 1 of 1.
Yay! Can it attack
Your opponent summoned 1
immediately?
make a 2 battle plan. Add 1 card spell from your blast to your hand. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent used lesser heal. Hero power is
None of my secrets
Your opponent's
spawn
summon recovered
in
2
my
health. Your
hand
opponent's
yet.
late way of opposite sets the attackable enemy minions to 1 until your next turn. Your blood card lost 3 attack.
Really?
Your opponent's Rat Golem attack. Your blood card. Your blood card trigger. Your blood card gains 1 attack. Your blood card dash. Your opponent summoned micro effect controller 2 1 battle. Summoned 2 1 1 micro bots. 2 micro bots were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Turn ended. Your opponent's Rat Golem trigger 1 talent. You have 12 2 5 mana. You have 8 mana. Cloud 5 mana. 4. Cloud Prince 1 of 2. You have summon. You summon. You have 12. You gain 1 spell damage. Choose 1. Arcane Intellect 1. 3 mana. Draw 2. Room of the Archmage 9 mana. Cast 20 mana worth of mage spells at enemies.
You know, I kinda
Flame strike,
feel
3
like
on 3.
that's the only thing I can do.
1 room of hero power 5 blast.
That sounds very
2
fun.
0 2. Rat go 7 2. Talent 1 1 taunt. Rat Golem 2 on 7.
But I have
You use
enough.
5 blast. Your opponent's Rat Golem. You have no
No,
valid.
of
You have no
course
valid
not.
place.
That's
ended.
1
The
extra
opponent's
damage.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's late cloning device. Discover a copy of a minion in your opponent's deck.
Oh? That's very unusual
added
for
to
a
your opponent's
priest
hand?
build. Whatever kind of build this is, it's very weird.
Your opponent's one maker attack.
Of course.
Your opponent's minion 9.
Doesn't really mean much because arena
Your
builds
opponent's
are always weird.
You have 12. No minions 9. You
And
lost
there
1
we
spell
go, my
damage.
minion's gone.
Your opponent used lesser heal. Hero power restore 2. Opponent's minions. Goblin on 1 of 9. Your opponent's rat go 7 3. Your opponent summons Sending Shield Master 3 times taunt.
Of course.
Your opponent slaps turn attack your hero. Your hero took 0
How the
damage. Your
heck?
opponent's cannon attack your hero. Your hero took your 21 health. Opponent's 28 health. Turn your opponent's slap turn triggers 1 cannon 1 second time. Move on this. Goblin on.
Okay,
Move on
let's do this.
1 mana.
Because there's literally nothing else I can do.
Play card. You play Room of the Archmage. You play Type of Mana deal 2 damage. Honorable kill. Reduce the cost of spells in your hand type 1. Your opponent's Sending Shield Master took 2 damage. You play Type of Mana deal 2 damage. Honorable kill. Reduce the cost of spells in your hand type 1. Your opponent's first Calak took 2 damage. Your opponent's Calak type. You play Puzzle Box of your talent. Cast 10 random spells. Targets turn randomly. You play 10
Oh
spirits.
my
Summon 2
God.
spirits with taunt overload. 1, 2 spirits will
That
summoned into your
is-
battlefield. You play the next step. Summon 2 random 2 cost minions. It's with past damage. 1 glitch and elemental and 1 diligent. No taker were summoned into your battlefield. You play Mirror Entity Secret. After your opponent play a minion, summon a copy of it. You play Whirlwind. D1 damage. 4 minions took 1 damage. Your opponent's 2 hundred and your opponent's Calak type. You play Chaos Strike. Give your hero turn attack turn 4 times. Move on hero summon. Your hero gains 2 attack. You play Ice Strike Secret. When your opponent casts a spell, return it to their hand instead. It costs 1 more. You play Spectral Sight. Draw a card. Outcast. Draw another. You drew 1 and it drop. You play Whirlwind. D1 damage. 4 minions. 4 minions took 1 damage. Your Twits and Elemental and your opponent's Goblin on died. Your opponent's Goblin on triggered. Your hero took 2 damage. You played Belly Smite. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Your opponent's Slapped Golem took 3 damage. Your hero.
Okay, I don't know what in the hell I'm...
Sending Shield Master 1 of 1. 3 1 taunt. Your hero attacked your opponent's Sending Shield Master. Your hero took. You have no valid play. Diligent. Spirit Wolf 1 of 3. Spirit Wolf. Diligent note 2 1. Spell burst. Return the spell to your hand. Your weapon. Hand. Cloud Prince 1 of 9. Goblin on 2 of 9. Build a stone 3. 3 4 and drop 4 of 9. 1 mana. Your mirror entity triggered.
Anyone else?
1 frazzled freshman. Opponent's minions. Frazzled freshman 1 of 1 4. Common. Hand. Cloud Prince. Goblin on 2 of 9. 1 mana. Build a stone. And drop. Spirit Wolf 5 of 9. Your opponent summons demon sidekick. Spirit Wolf 6. Diligent note taker 7 of 9. Flame Wolf 8 of 9. Your opponent's Flame Tap. Crimson of 10 9 of 9. Your last track triggered. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Cloud Prince 1 of Goblin on 2 of 9. Your opponent summons Museum Curator 1 to battle. Right, discover a death battle card. Opponent's minions. Museum Curator 1 of 3. 1 2. Frazzled threat. Demons 1 2. Demon Sidekick 3 of 3. And Cloud Prince 1 of 9. Goblin on 2. Build a snowman.
Okay, I really like this, but at the same
Spirit Wolf
time...
Spirit Wolf 6. Diligent Note Taker 7. Flame Wolf 8 of. Crimson of 2 mana. Crimson 4 mana. 3 6. Another Tron 10 of. Crimson of 10 9 of 10. Summon after right. And you summon Flame Wolf 8 of 9. 3 mana. Flame Wolf. Play card. And Cloud. Another Tron 8 of. Diligent. Spirit Wolf 6 of. Your Diligent Note Taker. Spirit Your Crimson of 10. 1 mana. Another Flame Wolf 3 mana. Another Tron 8. Diligent 1 mana. Spirit 1 mana. Spirit Wolf 6 of 9. Summon after right. And Cloud. Flame. Another Tron. Diligent 1 mana. 1 1. Spirit Wolf 5 of 8. Diligent Note Taker 6 of 8. 1 mana. And another Diligent Note Taker 5 of. Summon after right. Not enough mana. Minions. Spirit Wolf 1 of 7. Spirit Wolf. Spirit 4 2 Divine Shield and Taunt. 2. Opponent's minions. Museum Curator 1 2. Frazzled. Demon Sidekick 1 2. Opponent's hero. Your first Spirit Wolf. Your opponent's. Your second Spirit Wolf attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. Your Diligent Note Taker attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. You have no valid play.
Time runs out
Turn
on me.
ended. 21 health. Your 15 health. Your hand. Cloud Prince 1 of 7.
Okay...
Goblin on 2.
Got somewhere, but...
Build a stone. Antique Tron. Diligent Note. Another. Flame.
Maybe I would have gone... Maybe I should have gone with the Trog.
Your opponent's Museum Curator attack. Your first Spirit Wolf. Your opponent's minion type. Another Tron 6. Diligent Note. Antique Tron 4 of 7. Your opponent's Flame Power Infusion. Give a minion to 6. Your opponent's Frazzled Freshman gains 2 attack and 6 health.
Oh,
Your
of
opponent's Frazzled
course.
Freshman attack. Your first Spirit Wolf. Your minion type. Your opponent's Demon Sidekick attack. Your first Spirit Wolf. First minion type. Your opponent's used lesser heal. Hero power restore 2 health. Your opponent's Frazzled Freshman recovered 2 health. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew 1 ice barrier. Diligent Note Taker 5 of 8. Play card. And Cloud Prince 1 of.
Okay,
You cast ice
I
barrier.
really need to get rid of this thing.
Summon after right. Choose a card. Opponent's video. Frazzled. Reset. You summoned Cloud Prince. Your opponent's Frazzled Freshman took 6 damage. And Goblin on 1 of 6. Antique Tron. 1 mana. Summon after. Minion. Frazzled Freshman 2 of 7. 1 4. Crimson of 10 3. Frazzled Freshman 2 of 7. Crimson of 10 3. 4 6 taunt. Frazzled Fresh. Diligent Note Taker 1 of 7. And Goblin on 1 of 5. Minions. Spirit Wolf. Frazzled Freshman 2 of 7.
And,
Diligent Note Taker 1 of 2 1. Frazzled. Choose a opponent 3 4.
Please!
Your Frazzled Freshman attacked your opponent's Spirit Wolf 1 1 taunt. Spirit 1 1. Diligent Note 2 1. Crimson of 10 3 of 7. Spirit Wolf 4 1 1 taunt.
well, you know what?
Choose opponent's Spirit 3 3. Diligent Note Taker 1 of 7. Crimson of 10 3 of. Choose opponent's Spirit. Frazzled Freshman 1 of 1. Your Crimson Top 10 attack. Your opponent.
Don't
Your
distract
Diligent Note
me.
Taker attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero will do damage. Your first spirit wolf attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's. Diligent Note Taker 1 of 7. And Goblin on 1 of 5. Build a snowman. Diligent Note Taker. An Electron 4 of. Flame Wolf.
Here's another one still. That runes thing really turned things around, didn't it? Although,
Your opponent summoned Faceless Lurker 3 people. Battle. Under this Diligent's health. Your opponent's Faceless Lurker gained 3 health. Your opponent used Lesser Hero Power Restore 2 health. Your opponent's hero recovered 2 health. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew 1 arcane anomaly. Arcane 1 mana. Summon Afterlife. You cannot have any more minions. Flame Wolf 5 of 6. And Goblin on 1 of 6. Minions.
Right.
Diligent Note Taker 1 of 7. Frazzled Freshman. Crimson. 4-3 taunt.
Hot
3-6 taunt.
well,
Your Crimson of 10 attack. Your
I'm
opponent's
snowing you.
arcane anomalies. Summon after. And you summon up. An Flame Wolf. Play card. This card is already in play. An Electron.
Oh, right,
Diligent Note.
yeah.
Build a snowman 2. Goblin on 1 of. Build a snowman 2 of 5. Hero power 5 blast. Shoot. 3-2 taunt. Opponent's hero. Opponent's. You use 5 blast. Your minions. Diligent Note Take. Frazzled Freshman 2 of 7. 1-1. Shoot. Opponent's. Your Frazzled Freshman attack. Your opponent's take. Goblin on 1 of. Build a snowman 2 of 5. Play card.
I want to
You play
use
build a snowman.
this.
1 snowman 1 summoned into your battlefield. 1 build a snowman with 1 into your hand. Your arcane anomaly trigger. Your arcane anomaly gains 1 health. Minions. Diligent Note Take.
I like the sound that it makes.
Your opponent has no.
And there we go.
Don't
Your
distract
Diligent Note Taker attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero will do damage. Your first spirit wolf attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your second spirit wolf attack. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your cloud prince attack. Your opponent. You have no blade. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1. And Goblin on 1 of 5. Diligent Note Taker. An Electron 3 of 5. Flame Wolf 4 of 5. Build a snow root. 6 mark. Summon a 6-6 snow root. And build a snow to your hand. Your opponent summoned Mechanical Well. 2 death battle. Summon a 7-7 Mechanical Dragon. Your opponent used Lesser Hero Power Restore 2 health. Your opponent's hero recovered 2 health. Your opponent summoned and used its seconds. 1-1 battle. Give a minion to attack this turn. Your opponent's Mechanical Well gained 2 attack. Turn ended. Your opponent's Mechanical Well lost 2 attack. Your Spring Rocket 6 on 6. 3 mark.
That was kind
Build a
of
snow root.
useless.
6 mark.
Well,
Opponent's minion. Your hit. Minions. Diligent. 2-1. Spirit
let's...
Wolf 1-1. Spirit 1-1. Cloud Grid 4-4. Andy Drop 1-2. You win.
You have better.
Oh,
Okay, so not 20 on it.
they just conceded completely. They didn't even try.
Let's have to continue. You gained 101 XP. You gained 100 XP for completing a quest later.
Yay, more quest completions, which means more reward track XP for me.
You win. Quest progress toast. Earn 500 honor to be promoted to Blood God. Current progress is 3.
I don't know what that thing was that just happened. But that was my second win. 2 wins, 2 losses. Not very good, but 2 wins is more than 1 win, so I'll take it. But honestly, it wasn't really the power of my deck that won, it was just that one crazy card. If it weren't for that, I don't think I would have won. Well, and even then, it wasn't even decided. They just decided to concede anyway. Let's try one final battle. If it comes down to me winning this one, I might just continue later. I don't
Accessibility on.
really feel like continuing simply because it's been going on for too long. But I will tell you what happens. In terms of accessibility, if you lose your 3rd battle, you will get reward packages, just like you do in the
Jaina versus
with the
Rexar.
end of the season season chest thing. It's like that, which means you can simply just arrow left and right through them. Okay, not that. Okay, the rest of it's okay.
You drew 1 electron.
Oh,
You get the
definitely.
coin. Opponent's turn.
And we have
Your opponent drew 1
minus
card.
the Dark Moon Fair
Turn ended.
music.
Your turn.
again.
You have 1 mana. You drew 1 crimson object.
We haven't had any Stormwind music.
And the button touch 1 of 6.
Kind of weird. We've had everything else. No Stormwind.
Martin 2. 4. The Deskin. The coin 5. Play card. You played the top. Your hero. You gain 3 things.
Hello.
And 3. 2 mana. An electron. 2. Deskin 4 of 5. Summon.
Greetings, traveler.
An electron 3 of 4. An electron. Summon. You summon an electron. You have no money.
Get those in play as quickly as possible.
Crimson. 4 mana.
Although, that will backfire again, because I have no way of drawing cards. That is the main problem. Maybe I really should have went for Arcane Anomaly. Wait, not Anomaly. Arcane Intellect. Sorry.
Your Your opponent cast one Hunter Secret. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew 1 electron. Marking 2 of 4. Summon at the right. You summoned my minions. Deskin 1 of. Your Deskin attacks your opponent's hero. Your opponent's reading trap trigger secret. When an enemy minion attacks, return its hits. You have no valid.
Okay.
And the bottom torch. 3 mon. Crimson. 4 mon. Annoy 2 mon. Desk 2 mon. Annoy. Your opponent summoned Bunker Sergeant 2 for battle. Your opponent has 2 or 4 minions. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Your electron lost divine shield. Your marking took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew 1 flame wolf. And the bottom torch 1 of 5.
I want
Choose attack. Opponent's minion. Bunker Sergeant 1 of 1.
this.
You played the bottom torch. 1 rolling torch was shuffled into your deck. Your opponent's Bunker Sergeant took 3 damage.
How come it doesn't make the same sort of sound that the other shuffling
I think
things
so,
into
too.
your deck?
An electron 1 of 2. Chip 2 1. Your electron attacked your opponent's Bunker Sergeant. Your marking attacked your opponent. Your marking trigger. You have no. And Crimson of 4 mana. An electron 2 of 4. Your opponent 2 mana. Deskin 2 mana. Flame wolf 3 mana. Your opponent summoned Candle Taker 3 to before. Your opponent summoned Wall Putting at 1 1 battle. I summon a copy of this. 1 Wall Putting at 1 sub your turn. Flame wolf 4 of 9. You drew 1 shifting scroll. Shifting scroll 5 of 9. Shift. Flame wolf 3 mana. Secret. After a minion attacks your hero, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions.
I think this might be a good idea to use this.
Play off. You cast minions. Marking 1 of 1.
Although, maybe I should have waited.
Choose opponent's minion 3 2. Your marking attacked your opponent's Candle
Once.
Taker. You have no valid play. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. And Crimson of 1 of 4. An electron 2. Deskin 3. Shifting 12 4 of 4. 1. Opponent's minion. Candle Taker 1 of. Whirling Lighter 2 of. 2 1. And summon a hero 2 of 1.
Okay.
Your opponent's first wall putting attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your
Sound
flame wolf
that
Your opponent's
good.
minions took 3 damage.
The village,
Your opponent's minion. Your opponent's
Yeah,
on
see.
trigger. Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. Your shifting scroll transformed into 1 research project. You and Spring Rocket 5. 3 mana.
I don't
Your opponent
want
has no summoned
that.
minions. And Crimson of 3. Research project. Deskin 2 mana. An electron 2 mana. Crimson 4 mana. An electron 2 of. Deskin 3 of.
I
Research project.
can't
Spring Rocket.
use that. Okay, let's
Summon.
do this.
Choose opponent's hero. You summoned Spring Rocket. And an electron 2 of 4. Summon.
And this.
You summoned them. You have no valid place. Turn ended. Opponent. An electron.
I
Spring
lost
Rocket
most of my minions as
and
well.
Crimson of 1 of. Deskin. Research. Your opponent summoned Club Chemist 1 to 10 divine shield.
That's another common minion you see.
Your
Quite
opponent
often.
used Fetish of Hero Power Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Your hero took 2 damage.
That's all you're gonna do?
Turn ended. Your turn. You
Yeah,
have 6 mana.
that's all you're gonna do.
Your research project transformed into 1 arcane brilliance. You drew 1.
I don't mind.
Arcane artist 1 mana. Arcane brilliant 4 mana. And a copy of a 7, 8, 9, and 10 cost spell in your Deskin 2
I
of 4.
don't want
2
that.
Crit 4 mana.
I'm gonna.
Crimson of Deskin Arcane.
I
1 1 2. Whenever you
wish
cast
I
a spell,
could
gain armor equal to its cost.
use something like that.
What to do?
Arcane Deskin Crimson of Deskin. Summon at the right. And Crimson of 1. Arcane brilliance 2 of 3. Arcane artist. Hero power 5
I
plus.
don't like this.
Choose the opponent's hero. You use 5 plus.
There's not much
The opponent's
else I
hero took 1
can
damage.
do.
And
You know
Crimson
what?
of 1 of 3.
I'll risk it.
Summon
I
at the
don't
right. Not
have
enough
enough
mana.
mana.
Oh, I forgot I don't have enough mana to do
Arcane
that.
artist is a 3 of 3. Minions. Spring Rocket 1 of 3.
I could do that. No, let's just attack.
Your Spring Rocket attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. Your electron attacked your opponent. You still have valid play. Turn ended. And Crimson.
Hopefully I'll have something interesting come out of that shifting scroll next time so I can use my things. I don't know which soundtrack I like more. I think my favorites are probably either Scalaman's Academy, or Stormwind. And of course, the original tracks from 2014, the classic ones, are pretty good as well.
Turn ended. Your turn. You have 7 mana. Your arcane brilliance transformed into one deck of wonders. You and ethereal arcane artist deck of 1 5 mana. Shuffle 5 scrolls into your deck when drawn. Cast a random spell. 4 mana. Arcane 1 mana. Ethereal 5 mana.
I like
Arcane
it.
up. Summon at the right. And deck of wonders 2 3. Play card.
Woven.
You play deck of wonders. Your arcane artist is a trigger. Your hero gains 5 mana. Minions. String rockets 1 of 4.
Yeah, see, that is the kind of sound I was looking for when I played that Forgotten Torch, but instead it plays another kind of sound.
Opponent's minions. Cloak scale chemist 1 2.
I forgot.
Spell. Divine shield.
Oh, I see.
Your string rocket attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage.
I'm
Your
really
opponent's
slowly
hero
chipping away
your
at
opponent's
it.
hero took 1 damage. Your opponent 17 health. Your hero mid 2 1. You have 123 health.
Who knows,
Your
maybe I'll
opponent
actually
offset
win
1 of 2.
this.
Ethereal conjure. Your opponent summoned 7/7 death rattle. Summon
Oh,
7
really?
Crimson offset 1 of 2. Your opponent turn ended. Ethereal
No
conjure 2 2. Your turn. You have 8
way.
mana. You drew 1 2 and scrolls. You have 5 mana. Summon at the right. You summon ethereal conjure. Choose 1. Deck of wonders 1 of 3. Arcane intellect 2 of 3. 3 mana. Shooting star 3 of 3. Arcane intellect 2 of 3. 1 arcane intellect 1. Hero power 5 blast. Shoot the boat. Manage worm 2 of 2. 7/7 deck. Cloak 1 1. Manage worm 2. You use 5 blast. Your opponent. Minions. String rocket 1. Manage worm 2. Your string
I'm
rocket
gonna use all my
attack.
minions to get that.
Manage worm 2. Your opponent attack. Your opponent's manage. Minions. Best hit 1 of. Manage worm. Your best hit attack. Your opponent's manage. Minions. Arcane artisan. Opponent's minions. Cloak scale chemist 1 of 2. Manage worm 2. Opponent's
Except
hero.
for that.
Your arcane artist is attacked. You have no manage. Turn end. And crimson offset 1 of 3. Student of 12. Arcane intellect. Your opponent summons scatter off 1 1 magnetic brush.
Oh, okay.
Your opponent summons Venomata 2 2 magnetic poison. Your opponent's Venomata trigger.
that's
Your opponent's
bad.
scatter off became poisonous
That
and
is
gained 2
very
attack and 2
bad.
health. Opponent's minions scatter off 1 of.
Oh, I
Your opponent's cloak scale chemist 2 of 3.
see.
Your opponent's scatter off trigger. Your ethereal conjurer and your opponent's scatter off 9. Your opponent summons and music summons 1 1 battle.
Oh,
Minions do not
friend.
disturb.
Oh,
Your opponent's cloak scale chemist attack. Your arcane artist is a cloak minion 9. Your opponent uses fetish off hero. Opponent's minions and music summons 1 1. Turn end.
actually
7
not
to
as
10.
bad as I thought it
You
was
have no
gonna
summoned
be.
minions. And crimson, you have 9 mana, 4 mana, Steward of 5 mana, arcane int, 3 mana, primordial, 1 mana, arcane, Steward, crimson of 10, summon. You summon arcane intellect 2 3, play card. You play arcane intellect, you play 1 raven family, 1 down wins your crimson, and Steward of 12 1, primordial, raven family 3 of 4. 2 mana, 2 2, summon at the
Let's
right.
see.
You summon raven family, you redeem the 3 cost rolling torch, your opponent redeem the 2 cost gunbolt and uncut.
Thank you.
You drew 1, you have no valid place.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do.
Minion, 1 1, 7 2. Minions, Crim, Raven. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Well,
and
you
Steward
are
of
gonna
12 1 of
have
4.
to attack the taunt if possible.
Primordial studies, Cloud Prince, Rolling Torch. 3 mana. Deal 6 damage. Your Raven family took 2 damage. 1 goblin on 1 summon into your opponent's battlefield. Your Raven family 9. Cloud Prince, Primordial Steward. Your opponent used steady shot. Hero power deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your hero 17 health. Opponent 16 health. Your opponent's 5 no minions. You have no summoned minions.
And there we
And
go.
Steward of 12 1. Primordial. Cloud Prince 3 of 4. Your hero. Rolling Torch 4 of 4. Blood Cup 9 of 9. You drew 5 mana. 4 7. Whenever this minion takes damage, give your minions 1 attack. Summon. Steward of 12 1 of 5. You have 10 mana. Primordial 1 mana. Cloud 5 mana. Rolling Torch 4 of 3 mana. Blood. Rolling Torch 4 of. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Abusing summons 1 of 7. 1 1. Drug 2 of 1 1. Drug. Goblin on 7 of 7. 0 to death rattle. Opponent's hero.
Well,
You play Rolling Torch. Your opponent and Steward of 12 1 of 4. 5 mana. Summon. You summon Steward of 12. You gain 1 10 damage. Choose 1. Build a stone 1. 3 mana. Snap freeze 2 of 1 mana. Explosive rooms 3 mana. Secret after your opponent plays a minion. Deal 7 damage to it and any access to their hero. 1 explosive rooms. Hero powered 5 blast. Shoot 1 1. And use it sergeant. You use 5 blast. Your opponent. You have no money. And primordial studies 1. Cloud crit. Blood gun. Your opponent.
okay.
Blood X.
I have my turn figured out, at least for a little while, but I'm...
Your opponent summoned spell mana to magnetic poisonous. Your opponent's spell mana triggered. Your opponent's stumbling bomb became poisonous and explosive wounds.
Oh, never mind.
3. Secret. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 7 damage to it and any access to their hero. Your opponent's stumbling bomb attacks your student on 12. Your opponent's stumbling bomb triggered. Your student on 12.
Ow. That hurts.
Your opponent summoned Westland for it. 3 non-poisonous.
Whoa,
Your
okay, I
opponent's
didn't
fifth
know
run
that it
attacked
was
your hero.
like
Your hero
that.
took 1 damage. Your opponent's fourth run attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's fifth run attacked your hero. Your hero took 1. Your hero. You drew 1 left. 9 health. 10 health. And remove. Cloud. Blood cut. Explosive root. Flame ward. 3 mana. X. 3 mana. Blood cut. X. Flame.
Okay, well, I'm going with Flame
Flame
Ward so that I can kill everything.
And remove it. Cloud. Rinse to 4.
Yeah.
You cast Flame ward. Summon.
Can I actually
Choose
defeat
a
them by doing this?
You summon Cloud Rinse. Minions. Cloud Rinse 1 of 1. And remove the studies
No,
1 of 3.
not just
Hero
yet,
power 5 last.
but,
You have 2 out of 10 mana. And remove the studies 1 of 3. Play cut. You play
I do
3
well.
studies, choose 1 equal the nothing 1 of 3. Student of 12 to mini-mage 3 of 3. 3 mana.
Yeah, sure,
You have
alright.
no valid place. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew.
Okay, now try and attack me. Or summon something.
Your opponent used steady shot. Hero power deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Your hero took 2
They might actually have a chance.
Your opponent's first run attacked your hero. Your hero
Oh,
took 1
never
damage.
mind.
Your flame ward
There's
triggered.
the-
Your opponent's minions took 3 damage. Your opponent's master attack. Opponent's minions. Westland. 3/6.
Oh, I forgot.
Your opponent summoned duel. 1/1 battle cry. Discover the 3 cost card. Your hero. 6 health. Opponent's 4 health.
I have 4.
And blood cut 1 of 3. Explosive runes. Mini-mage 3 on.
I might still die anyway.
1 count 1 damage to your opponent's hand. Your opponent summoned master attack controller. 2/1 battle cry. Summon 2/1 hack.
Oh, really?
Your opponent's Westland forfeit attack. Your cloud wins. Your opponent's Westland forfeit trigger. Your cloud wins knight. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana. You drew 1 sending shield. Sending 4.
Okay,
Summon.
that came at a
You
perfect
summon sending shield
time.
master. And blood cut 1 of 1. Summon after light.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
Mini-mage. You have no. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 count.
Get through this.
Opponent's minions. Macro. Duel. Westland.
Well, actually,
3 to
now
poisonous.
that I think
Poisonous.
about it,
Your
that
opponent's Westland
is a
forfeit
terrible
attack.
idea.
Your opponent used steady shot. Hero power deal 2
Yeah.
to the enemy hero. Your hero took 2 damage.
But
2 mana.
what else could I have done?
Explosive runes 1 of 2.
I guess explosive runes. But
Your opponent
even
summoned
then...
Venom 2 magnetic poisonous. Your opponent's Venom mana.
Oh
Your
well.
opponent's second macro object. Your hero.
Well played.
Your opponent. Your hero 10 mana.
Yeah, that was close.
Press enter to continue. You
That
gain
was
57
very
XP.
close, but I didn't make it. 2 wins. Not very good, but, you know, there's always a next time.
Quest progress toast. Earn 500 honor to the.
And there we go. With my arena run finished, I can now find the button, or alternatively just click anywhere on the screen.
Accessibility on. You got 2 reward packages. Reward package 1 of 2.
And unfortunately, because I only got 2 wins, I only get 2 reward packages, which is not much. I'm guaranteed a card pack and either one of a few other things.
40 gold.
One of them being gold, which I only got 40 gold.
Reward package 2
I honestly don't mind.
0 card packs. Match of the automatic. Press enter to continue.
0 card packs, that's kinda broken. It's not supposed to do that. But yeah, I just got 1 pack. Although, that by itself is worth 100 gold, so if you really think about it, it's not too much wasted, right? I mean, I lost 10 gold in that exchange. All things considered, it could have gone worse. Actually, yeah, it could have, because you can't just get gold, you might even get arcane dust instead. And if it really is dust, then that means it was even more rip-off than it already was.
Choose a mode.
So,
Adventure.
that was not very good of a run. Definitely not at all. But 2 wins is better than none. And at least you could hear me battle for those who haven't heard me do it yet. And yeah, I didn't do terribly good today, but you know, things change. I'm hoping that the more I play, or well, it depends on if I want to really pay that fee of 150 gold from now on, because I think I have like one more ticket left, maybe, and even then, it takes a real long time to get through. Maybe I'll have better luck next time. In fact, it's very probable that I will have better luck next time. But the other reason why I wanted to get through and play some arena is because I had a bunch of quests around, especially the play 3 games as whatever quest, which thankfully I did do justice, so more XP on the rewards track for me, and yeah, and that means more packs, more dust, and more success. So yeah,
Main menu.
was an extremely good performance, I would say, but it was an arena run. It was fun nonetheless. I got to figure out that yes, the new soundtrack does exist, and I really want to play some more games now. Well, that'll have to happen tomorrow because it's very late, getting very late now. But yeah, I want to listen to the new soundtrack, and I want to play some more. I'm probably not going to be doing arena, but who knows what the next Tavern Brawl is. It's live as I'm recording this. This is Tuesday, so it is live, but I'm not going to check that out until tomorrow. And yeah, it all depends, really. The Christmas holidays will definitely give me some time to work more on this game, and who knows, maybe I'll have a viable ranked deck by the end of this month. We'll see. And Arena is another one of those things that just kind of breaks the monotony up a little bit, making it so that you don't always see constantly the same exact meta decks over and over and over. It's more fun that way, but it is expensive. It's expensive to go with, and because of the fact that I just spent 2,000 gold on the Deadmines mini set, well, I mean, I have quite a lot of gold left, but I want to spend most of that on packs, or wait for a new thing to come out. Not sure which. Anyway, that was fun, for me, at least. I hope you've enjoyed, and you've enjoyed me suffering just as much as I have. That was about it. For anyone watching on YouTube and they are utterly confused and just what is happening, don't worry. If you are wondering about something and I can answer something, then please tell me in the comments. And for everyone else, I hope you've enjoyed simply just listening. I'm now going to promptly go into the rewards track and claim my things. So, yeah, that was that. I'll see you guys next time.
Battle.net, go away, go away.
Thank you for sticking with me.